Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Explorers of the Unknown. We are now back after, uh, I'm not sure how many weeks it's been actually since the last
Two
session.
weeks,
It's only been 2 weeks, really? I thought it was more, but okay. All right, we're back now.
or three, not sure.
So, in the previous session, the explorers have managed to make their way aboard the Divide Empire latest command vessel, and now in the process of scouting out the layout, I believe, of the ship, or is there another objective in mind? Okay,
There-
scouting.
There's no other objective. We're trying to find a safe place to detour again into so we can start moving around the ship instead of hanging out in food storage.
Okay, with that out of the way, I require X to roll 3 survival checks.
Okay. I am inhabiting X, but even that is not gonna help. One, two,
Ooh. Okay,
three.
okay.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
okay. It's stuff.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3. Not bad. Okay,
Ooh,
so
nice.
X goes through the motions of scouting out this place. Thankfully, because it's so goddamn small, no one notices him. It takes him about an hour to scout through this ridiculously large vessel until he finds 2 places of note. The first one is a weapon storage. The second one appears to be like a random storage closet with nothing in there.
What's the area outside?
What do you mean outside?
Hallway?
The hallways. Is it as full as the mess hall hallways?
For which storage room? The weapons one or the current empty one?
Both.
Both. The weapon storage is guarded with 2 people directly outside the door and another guy inside. The reason you notice is because you can hear him knocking shit over. The empty supply closet is literally empty. There's barely any foot traffic there.
I think we know which one.
Another one?
So one is the weapons, which has 2 people outside and 1 person inside, right?
Yep. And
And then-
consistent foot traffic outside.
And a little bit more consistent, but not as many.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the empty supply closet, which
Which is desolate.
Where is it exactly? Like how many floors down?
Okay, if I were to put it in compared to where you are right now, it would be westbound, about 2 floors down.
Okay, that makes sense. I say this to the gang and I'm like, little bit to the west and 2 floors down, there's an empty supply closet.
Masalari gives a nod. I have no qualms with that. And looks over at the 2 pathfinders, one of which has fallen asleep.
I'm going to tap, like, we're going to move again, and this time, hopefully, be able to move around. And then I point to the big hole in the wall.
Yes, I know. What's that?
There's a weapon storage and then empty space closet, and another one is what?
Is the, what's that called? The empty storage closet.
It's just
Oh.
2.
It's just 2. Oh,
Yeah, it's just 2.
Sorry, I thought it was 3. Okay, never mind. Continue.
Okay.
Okay, Masalari gives a rather sharp tap on the shoulder pad of the asleep pathfinder, and he jolts awake.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, hold on. Kang, which pathfinder are you playing again?
The one with temporary shield.
Which one is that? I think all of them have temporary shield.
Really? I thought one has the. Let me check. Definitely not Nihilus, if I'm not wrong.
Now this is on the ship.
Oh yeah, definitely not Nihilus. That's why. So
I see you're a Valindra.
I need to check. Wait a minute. Okay, not the flamethrower one. So should be Valindra.
Okay. Ombre.
Oh,
I do not remember whether these people are male or female. It doesn't matter. You can't really tell. The Pathfinder stirs awake. A deck of cards drops to the floor as he, she, it gets up and quickly hastens her, him, himself. Okay, everyone's now ready to move.
Okay. Again, the portable hole is on the wall. I am still dressed. I'm dressed as myself, but I look like one of the hollow people.
With groans of not frustration lah, resentment. Ombre climbs into the portable hole and just waits. What about the rest of you guys?
We have to climb because she is going to the door, so yeah, I'm gonna climb in as well. Well, NPCs.
Okay, both the NPCs get in. What about Curtis?
Oh, right. Your spider is one person, and okay. I'll
No,
gently
the-
go.
The spider is not here. The person that I'm taking is Master something.
Master Lyrie, yes.
Master Larry. So, either way,
okay.
we need to go in.
I tell the
Okay,
rest, don't worry, it will be very quick this time.
I'll gently go in the hole, just because the last time I go in the hole, I came out in a different dimension. So, so I'll gently go in the hole.
Reasonable worries. You get in. Pathfinder Ombre waves his hand. And I'm assuming the other Pathfinder also gets in, right, Kung?
Yeah.
Okay. With that, Master Lyrie closes up the hole and pats you on the shoulder. Udira?
Okay, I pull the thing off the wall, fold it, put it in my pocket, and immediately, D-door.
Just out of sheer curiosity, right? What does D-door look like? How does the spell actually look like?
Okay, how I do it is, she will say some spells, and then she will, point her fingers, one finger on her right hand up, her index finger, and then trace from 12 o'clock, a circle back to 12 o'clock. So the universal donut sign. And
Okay,
then
so
as soon as it reaches 12, the spell takes effect, and I disappear to reappear where I want to be.
Okay. So tracing a literal hole in the wall so you can pass through, you and Master Lyrie climb through and appear in the empty storage closet. Ix on the wall waves one of his limbs and is like, "Hi, Master."
So cute. Oh. I get him to jump on my shoulder and hang on to my arm, and I pet him as I throw open the portable hole so the rest can come out in the same direction so they don't fall out this time.
Ix does a little happy taps with his feet on your shoulder, and the portal opens, and Pathfinder Ombre steps out first. What about the rest of you?
I feel like Curtis.
I come out with a very, what do you call it? Heavy breathing. And then slowly comes out. We're in the same place again.
I'm going to hold on to Curtis and lead him out slowly, and I'm like, "Are you alright?"
I guess I guess portals make me.
I believe the portable hole has enough air, but okay.
We'll say that because fur blocks have more oxygen requirements to function.
Oh no.
Yeah.
She looks at you. She's like,
more like he realizes that he's what do you call it?
Claustrophobic?
Yeah.
Claustrophobic. Oh god, that's what.
That's what I was gonna ask. Udira's gonna look at Curtis and just like slowly, gently pet, calm, You should have said you were claustrophobic.
I just knew about it.
Well,
because before this,
I think
before this-
next time you should do the dimension door. I'll just tell you where.
that would be nice. Thank you very much. Whew. And then he takes a bit moment to calm down, and then ready to go.
Okay, I pull the portable hole, fold it back into my pocket, my special portable hole pocket, and then go to the rest. Well, this place is relatively safe, considering. I would like to request that we capture one of those so I can take their clothes. But honestly, we can start moving around freely. Technically.
Ombre smiles a very wide smile when you say capture.
Quietly. Which I'm sure all of you know since you're all professionals. And then I'm going to really quickly and quietly poke my head out.
So you're opening the door, is it?
Yeah, very, very slowly.
Okay, I'm gonna roll D100 real quick. Okay, so thankfully it's not those annoying unused doors where the second you open it, it's like, yeah, it's not that, thankfully. The door is really well oiled. How far are you opening the opening, by the way?
First, maybe an inch, because I just
Okay.
want to peek out.
Perception check.
Oh, my perception's not that great.
Pathfinder Ombre is gonna do the little stand below you and look between your feet to see outside the door, and also
Is
perception.
anybody looking at the crack of the door on the other side? Because you know you can do that. It's like
Well, I guess
I'll
Vali-
check
I-
one.
blind as a bat.
Valindra,
no.
Valindra can check as well.
Everybody checks, okay. Lai, Valindra, what's yours?
Shit. There is no. Okay, I'm
Just-
just gonna roll d20.
Yeah, just click on the wisdom modifier.
But she has proficiency.
Yeah, so just add the. Oh.
What is these rolls?
What?
We don't see anything.
But is it? Wait, what level are they? Because it might be a +4.
Yeah, level 8. Level 8 is +3 if not mistaken, isn't it? For proficiency bonus.
So 14. Shit.
Yeah, oh god. Okay, so I'm gonna go from the lowest person, which is Sudhira.
I see a doorknob.
Sudhira, you were so concerned about not being able you were so concerned about not being spotted. You do the little, like, peek your head, like, a bit out of the door, but you neglect to push your head out far enough so it doesn't clear the boundary. So you're just staring into the, what's that called? The little latch that keeps the door shut.
Fair thing. Yes.
Ombre doesn't fare much better. Because of you, like, wanting to not get seen, you keep your legs rather close together, effectively obscuring her entire view. Second highest would be Curtis. Curtis, the crack is a bit too small for you to see what's on the other side. And thanks to your rather large stature, it's a bit hard to get a proper way to look into it.
Oh god.
Valindra, what's your total score again?
Should be 14.
14, okay, with a 14, it's like the highest out of everyone by +1. Alright, you take a crack as well and have a look-see, and you do not see anything, although your view is rather obscured due to the fact that the crack is rather small and Curtis is rather large. You all conclude the coast is clear.
To be honest, I didn't really see anything when I peeked outside.
Ombre from behind you speaks up as well. Neither did I.
Does anybody hear anything?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna take the. I'm just gonna use your passes for listening. Okay, no one hears anything. Everything's hunky dory. Like there is no footsteps. You just hear the ambient sound of the vessel.
Okay, here's my question. The people with hollow eyes, are they all in military garb, or were there some in like casual clothes?
All of them you've seen were either soldiers or airship technicians.
Ah, damn. So I can't just sneak out. Well, we could just leave. Hang on, and then I'm going to disappear X and reappear him on the wall, sort of opposite us. So,
Okay.
and then I'm going to transfer my eyeballs for like 2 seconds, just
Okay.
to do a look-see.
Perception check. Which direction are you facing? Because it's a two-way corridor.
So okay, imagine appearing just outside the door. So
Are you
on the
appearing on the
same
wall?
height as the doorknob,
Okay.
behind the doorknob.
Okay, sure. Perception check.
Can I?
Oh, 21.
get-
Okay.
man. Nice.
Because now
Okay.
they're
Nice.
outside, so makes sense.
Okay. Realizing that none of you can see outside because the door is in the way, Udira decides to magic Ix outside to get a better view, and thankfully he does. He does a spin, looking down both sides of the corridor, and concludes that there is no one there and he can't hear anything as well.
Okay, I'm going to very bravely open the door and then put my hand where X is so he can jump back on me.
Okay.
And then
Ix,
I show everybody the way out. Like, ta-da!
Ix jumps onto your arm and crawls all the way up to your ears. As soon as you open the door and shows the way out, Pathfinder Ombre takes Vanguard, heads out and squats down on the left-hand side of the corridor. Master Lyrie exits and takes up position behind him. What is the rest of you doing?
I'll go and behind you, Udira, I guess.
Udira is still in the room. I
I'm
believe.
holding the door open, like,
So
ta-da!
wait, so
Okay,
I'm
walk out.
gonna check. One is looking towards the hallway down towards the right, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, so basically, the Pathfinder and Master Lyrie have taken up a defensive position on the left-hand side of the door, looking down towards the left. The right side is still... No one is looking down there yet.
Oh, no one is looking down right. Then Lindra will be looking down right. Weapons ready then.
Okay. I require you to make a perception check, and I'll roll for Master Lyrie and Umbre.
Okay.
Where is Master Lyrie's sheet?
I don't know.
And here's the
You tell-
DM as a go through like the freaking 500
Oh,
character sheets he
no.
has.
That's
Oh crap.
that's a 8.
Okay. Thank God Master Lyrie the Jedi can actually see. So Master Lyrie peeks down the corner and has a look-see. And fearing that the Pathfinders are not up to snuff, looks behind as well to make sure the coast is clear. Seeing no one is approaching, she waves at you, Udira, to come out and close the door.
I come out and close the door and I whisper, "That seems to be the extent of my abilities. The rest is all on you."
Alright, there is a nod of confirmation from both Pathfinders and Master Lyrie. And at this point, for the sake of not spending like 2 hours going through this ship, the Pathfinders are gonna lead the way now.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll give each of them bardic inspiration just in case.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright, so while they forge ahead leading you in tow, is there anything specific you want them to do?
They have to be looking out for any eyeballs on doors.
Yep.
Just so that, we don't get scanned or anything. Keep an ear and an eye out on those things so we can kidnap one and I can take their clothes.
Okay. I am going to roll several D100s to see how well this goes. However, give me one quick second because my microphone just drooped like 2 inches down into my keyboard.
Well, yeah.
And I gotta adjust the tension rod real quick. Okay, this should be tight enough, I hope. This supports a 2 kilogram microphone. This thing is barely 2 kilograms. Come on. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, D100s, let's go.
Oh, sorry. Damn it. Sorry.
It's fine, don't worry.
I forgot to use. Forgot to think. I was going to see.
Oh, you want to use detect magic first, is it?
No. I was going to look and read about it, but accidentally
Oh, I see.
click on it.
That's fine, don't worry about it.
But,
Okay, so
ooh.
25, 98, 53, 30, and 60. The 98 though. Okay.
I wonder what we can.
You all
what
travel.
have-
Alright. I'll go through like from left to right, so we'll start with the 25 result first. Okay. As you travel down towards the left hand side of the corridor where you left the storage closet, the Pathfinders do their best to lead you down pathways to avoid enemy foot soldiers. And thankfully, by going down a set of Jeffrey's tubes, I'm not sure if any of you gets that reference. Maintenance shafts,
Ah.
and head down the floor, you manage to find a technician on his own, like just repairing something. And both Pathfinders very quickly and very efficiently knock this guy unconscious.
There's like 3 sneak attack, of course.
Both of them knocked them out relatively efficiently, and you all managed to find an empty barracks room that is unoccupied, as in there is no bags or here anything, and everything is still folded up neatly.
As in,
So-
just folded up, or is there dust in the room?
There is considerable dust.
Oh, so it is old.
All right. One thing you do notice though, with passive perceptions of 15 and above, you all notice that this room, the architecture anyway, does not match the rest of the airship.
What does it look like? From I don't have a high passive perception. I only have 12.
Okay, for Curtis, oh my god, Curtis is the one with rather high passive. Okay,
Yeah.
Curtis, you realize that this vessel looks, well, this room in particular looks rather strange. You've been in this vessel for about an hour or so already, and this is really strange. The one thing you notice is that this room that you're in right now has an architecture design similar to Herbrion ships.
Huh. Herbrion shit. Do I know about Herbrion ships though?
I'm fairly certain
Oh,
you've
yeah.
been on you've been on one already. haven't
Okay,
you?
okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
this
before that.
this room reminds you of a Herbrion vessel. The key things to note that is different about this style is that there is no exposed piping along the walls and overhead you. Everything is very clean and very Spartan.
I see. I tell that to everyone because of that. Oh, I tell that to everyone. It's like this room is relatively familiar. It's kind of like back in the ship. Don't you agree?
Can I make some kind of investigation check to see if there's a point at which the design changes?
Okay, for that, yes, you may roll investigation. But if you wish to see whether this vessel really does, this room really does match Herbian Kingdom ships, roll history.
Okay, I'm gonna do a history first, and then I'm gonna do an investigate.
Okay.
History is 12. Investigation is 32, natural 20.
Shit. Okay, we'll go with the 12 first. Alright, regardless of the low roll, because you have spent months on a literal Herbian Kingdom vessel, yes, this room really does look like a Herbian Kingdom vessel. With the 32... Jesus Christ. Alright, the architecture difference starts at the boundaries of the walls into this room.
Like it was transplanted there?
Yeah, so imagine like someone took a Lego set from set A and put it together with set B and just didn't bother changing the bricks.
Since I realize this now, looking back to us moving to this particular area, was there any indication that this happened before for other things?
History check.
History.
Go.
16?
Oh.
Okay, not bad. Alright, with a 16, you have noticed that not only does this room is the only occurrence, several panels and light fixtures of the hallways that you pass were also Herbion designed. And not only that, you also saw a a Hikari Empire wall-mounted lantern on one of the hallways.
She's sort of looking around, mumbling to herself for a while, and then goes, I don't know if any of you read a book by Barry Shelley called Frankenstein, but this ship feels a lot like the Frankenstein's monster.
Jesus Christ, that was hilarious. Whoever,
Frankenstein.
all of you are aware of.
Uh,
All of you are aware of this book, even the Pathfinders and Master Lyri, because when they got to this realm at the base of Knights of Altara, they gave them reading material about folklore and stories from this realm. And one of the book was Frankenstein.
Oh no.
This ship is all over the place. There's Hikari Empire, there's that, which is Hebrion, and then there's this room, which is Hebrion. What's the main design of the ship from the outside?
From the outside, okay, I
Yeah.
need you to be slightly more specific.
Like, if we're in a Hebrion Kingdom kind of room and there's
Mhm.
Hikari Empire lights, in contrast with what general design of the ship?
Oh,
Like, why does
okay.
it look so different?
Okay. Everything else, every other room that you've been in thus far has been... You all have seen steampunk stuff before, right? Basically like wooden paneling with exposed pipes and steam blasting everywhere. That's that, right? It's very steampunky. The room you're in right now looks more fantasy, like magical. If that makes sense.
Yep.
So that's the contrast right now.
This is all out in the open. Then she goes, what I want to know is how. This thing isn't alive, is it? And then she starts touching the walls. like
All right.
Science.
So you touch the wall. You touch the wall. Give me a investigation touch check.
22?
Okay, with a 20. Oh my god, the plus 12. Holy shit.
Yes.
Okay. All right, with a 22, you touch the walls. You're very thorough in your checks, and you're fairly certain that at least this room is not sentient or alive. Everything feels as it should be.
Well, it's definitely not alive. I
Master
don't
Lyri,
understand.
Master Lyri goes a step further and investigates one of the walls of the room. She brings your attention down to the top of the wall and the bottom where the floor and ceiling meet the wall respectively. And you all can see something foreign. You see what appears to be a metal beam that connects the floor and ceiling to the wall.
Like a gap?
No, not like a gap. It's like what I'm trying to imply is that imagine a wooden structure, but you have like support beams welded onto the wooden parts to hold them together. That's what you're seeing right now.
Okay. Does this look in any part like an IKEA showroom?
I'm gonna say that there is an equivalent of IKEA in this world, so roll me an investigation check. Oh, sorry, roll me a pure intelligence check.
Go.
Oh, great! Now I'm gonna make a version of IKEA in this goddamn world.
18.
Okay,
Oh no.
okay, with an 18, this does not really look more like an IKEA room. Rather, this room anyway looks like a military simulation room.
Oh no.
You know, when you have a light bulb moment and then you put your fist on your palm like, aha! She's gonna look around and she's like, I figured it out. It's a simulation room. They're pretending to live here. To be a part of whatever it is they're trying to usurp. You know, like a plant.
Like
So
plants?
they not like trees plant, but like a fake version of something. For example, if I were to go in and pretend to be one of them, I would be a plant.
Pathfinder Ombre looks confused because his investigation score is -1. Sorry, intelligence score is -1.
Like, okay, imagine I wanted you to be a part of this ship, so I'm going to have a room on our ship to let you better pretend that you're part of this crew, like you're undercover.
This man, who you're not sure how this man become a Pathfinder, speaks up. Oh, so it's like play practice, a bit too loudly.
I immediately like cover his mouth, like exactly
You
like
actually
that.
don't. You actually don't cover his mouth. You actually cover his helmet.
Yeah,
But
it's more out of instinct, like yeah.
Nai. Nai. Scheiße.
Panic. Silence for a while. Did anybody hear?
Okay. Roll perception checks if you're gonna listen. If anyone heard the outburst.
I'm gonna say that to everybody so
check.
they can do it. I'm too busy telling this guy to like shh.
This Pathfinder who is like, oh shit, I made a mistake. Oh boy.
Hey.
I'm gonna roll for Master Lyrie. Hold up. Oh no.
What is happening? It's okay. Curtis got it.
Curtis, with your enhanced senses compared to other humanoids, you make your way over to the door and stick your face onto it. For like a good minute, you just sit by the door and listen intently in case anyone stops by or there's an alarm raised or anything. But thankfully, the coast remains quiet.
Oh.
Is it too quiet?
It's not too quiet. It's just like the usual quiet because it's not like the ship suddenly became silent or anything. The engines and everything are still functioning. The ambient noise of like mechanical stuff going on is still present.
I'm
So there's
cringing.
there's no what footsteps going inside, going towards here.
Sorry, what?
Then there's no footsteps going here.
Oh no, there's no footsteps. Don't worry.
Oh, okay. It's like coast is clear. I make an okay sign.
Both the Pathfinder and Master Lyrie breathe a sigh of relief while Master Lyrie very quickly whips her staff and clocks the Pathfinder on the back of the helmet.
I turn around. I do the hand thing, and I'm like, now we can start arguing with each other once we've finished what we're doing here. The less injured we are, the better. It wouldn't be much to ask, and I'm. She is saying this purely to punctuate with a little bit of humor. That we find some kind of sort of information sheet that says you are here and this is what you do to escape a fire, for example.
Master Lyrie gives you a nod that looks at both Pathfinders and gestures towards the door.
I
Umbre is
follow.
going towards the door, albeit with slightly hang head. What about Valindra? Okay, so both the Pathfinders and Masalari head towards the door and open it, and they disappear, leaving only Udira and Curtis in the room for a short moment.
Even Valindra?
Valindra can stay or follow, up to you. Because right now, the only all three combatants are leaving if Valindra is not staying.
Well, I feel like should stay at least to protect.
Okay, so there's a short discussion. Masalari asks one of the Pathfinders if they would like to stay here or not. Not ask one of them would like to stay. He asks which one would like to stay.
Well, I guess Valindra is gonna volunteer then.
Okay. Valindra raises her hand. Masalari gives a nod. Both Umbre and Masalari exit. And I'm gonna see how long it takes them. This is the fun part. Oh. Okay, they're rather fast. An hour later, they return.
Oh,
Imagine it's 2 hours.
by
hour
either
later they return.
like luck or unlucky, a natural one.
Yeah. Okay, so an hour later of nothing going on, like the ship still being like the same status as it's been, the door doesn't creak open. You hear a knock. Like a very distinctive knock.
Is it our secret knock?
It is the secret knocker.
Okay, I open the door and I'm like,
You open the door and you see Master Lyrie covered in blood.
Already?
do I see a body? Is she dragging a body?
You do not see one, you see 4.
Well
Oh.
done.
God.
Okay, so the door opens a bit wider, and Master Lyrie and Pathfinder Umbre sneak in with 2 bodies, respectively, over their shoulders each, and deposits them on the floor. We ran into a bit of a mishap. It's like we turned the corner and kicked at the ground. We didn't realize that invisible people would be patrolling the ship.
Invisible people.
And she kicks one of them for emphasis. And you see this person looks rather interesting. He is still wearing the standard armor of no, I was about to say Herbrion, sorry, the Divide. But there is something very interesting. He's wearing a very large cloak. I'll grab you a picture. But his cloak is rather interesting. It is partway transparent. Hold on. I need to grab a picture. Give me 5 minutes, guys. Let's take a break then.
5-minute break.
Okay.
Harry Potter cloak. What's the name of that again?
I don't know. I remember it's a blanket. It's not a
It's-
cloak.
Isn't it just the cloak of invisibility?
Yeah, that's just a cloak of invisibility.
Oh, okay.
This is a bit different. So I need to grab a picture. So chota mate.
Okay. But
Okay.
time to loot all the bodies.
Yup. Oh boy.
Yay!
We have 6 total, right? There's 4 and then 2 on their shoulders.
No. It's like 4, 2 on each of them shoulders.
Oh, okay. So 4 total.
Yep.
Okay. What's happening is I'm ushering everybody in, and then I'm prestidigitating all the blood off any
Thankfully-
spots that touch blood.
Okay, here's the thing though. Master Lyrie and the Pathfinder are covered in blood. The 4 people on the ground, not so much. And you realize something. Oh yeah, Master Lyrie and the Pathfinders all use heat-based weaponry. So
Oh. So the blood might be their own. Or not.
well, it's not their own. It's like the initial shot that didn't completely what's the word called? When you that didn't completely cauterize the wounds, spilt up blood, but then the second shot did.
Okay, then I'm prestidigitating them clean.
Okay, no problem. They give you some thanks and they do their best to scrub off what else that hasn't been prestidigitated. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a list of what they are, but I need to grab the picture first, so give me a moment.
Okay.
Give me something to.
One thing you do notice about this person though, the quote unquote stealth guy, his the color pattern of his armor is different compared to the other Divide soldiers. While as most Divide soldiers wear green and black, this man or woman is wearing full black with white stripes.
Does that mean anything?
You're not too sure. I'll grab a picture, then you can you can tell for yourself, lah. Okay. Okay, this card is going crazy. I wonder where. Oh, it's your server, Sha.
Yes.
It's cool.
Huntsman spider. Oh my. Yeah.
Basically, he's the Flash.
Oh. I want him. The huntsman spider.
So
Sounds
cute,
so
right?
cute.
Like,
Yeah.
they're as big as your tangan. But they're so cute.
Oh, they are helpful.
I mean, the only reason why they're creepy is
Not
because
like
they have
the
8 legs.
spider.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got the pictures of front and back of this motherfucker.
Okay.
Let me just
Nice, nice.
open the folder that has the picture. Okay, you see
Green, white, and black.
this man. I'm not posting this to the Shah servers, right? Yep, okay, this is the correct server. There you go. You see this man on the floor.
Haha.
Mm-hmm. It looks glitched.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. Pathfinder
I'm-
will call it glitched.
I'm gonna assume that I have never seen this kind of technology ever.
Oh yeah, you have definitely never seen this before.
Yes, yeah.
You have heard of
Bye.
what are those things called again? Cloak of what?
Cloak of Invincibility.
No,
Yes,
no, no.
but-
Cloak of
Cloak
Elvenkind?
Yeah, you have
Oh.
heard of the Cloak of Elvenkind, which makes you more stealthy, but it is always like a fabric cloak. You've never seen something semi-transparent before.
I'm poking the transparent bits.
Yeah, okay, basically whenever you poke it, right, like if you put something below the cloak, let's say you put your hand below the cloak, right, it camouflages it instantly.
Color Devil mention now.
Fascinating.
Amazing. So all of the soldiers have this kind of cloak on them?
Master Larry speaks up. We've only encountered this man so far. We're not sure if there are others or not.
Maybe one of you should take this. Considering you're doing reconnaissance.
Master Larry and Ambre both look at at Valindra, the dedicated scout of the team.
Valindra. Here, you take this. And
Okay.
I find I'm looking for a thing that unclasps. I'm assuming it's a cloak or something that I'm trying to figure out how it works. Like, does it have buttons? Is it a zipper?
Okay. So it's like a traveler's cloak, and it has two clefts, one at the neck level and one more that is like the belt area.
I'm super intrigued, pretty much.
All right, so
Yeah.
Valindra puts on the coat, right, and you see in real time the parts that are being shrouded by the cloak instantly camouflages to the wall behind Valindra.
Oh, wow.
So
Oh my
Valindra is
God.
just a floating head right now.
Yeah, as long as she doesn't pull the hood over.
Fascinating.
But you do see though, like at within 15 feet or so away from her, right, you can start to see like the shimmering effect, but anything well beyond 15 feet, it looks imperceptible.
Extremely fascinating.
Also, Lyrie speaks out like, we have never encountered this sort of technology before. Have we? Then looks over at Ombre, who shakes his head.
It was as an actual gun itself.
Hmm.
So it's like buying two
With definitely worth bringing this up with the rest of the gang on our ship. I have gone to one of the bodies that closely resemble me right now,
Yep.
and I'm sort of very difficultly trying to get the clothes off so I can wear them.
There are the other three corpses are, one more is a technician, two more are soldiers. The two soldiers, one of them, you conclude you will not be able to wear his attire because he is wearing heavy plate armor.
Oh hell no, no.
Just no.
I also have the portable hole open, and I'm saying just in case you want to keep one for testing purposes.
Also, Larry doesn't really care whether you get to test it or not, but Ombre is interested. So do with it what you will, lah. However,
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out which clothes I can wear.
okay, so the other soldier, Udira, it is a, I need to look through my notes. Hold up. This is what I get for having a Roll20 game with like 70 character sheets on. Is this guy an officer?
Can I wear the outfit?
Oh yeah, he is not wearing armor at all.
Oh, cool, nice. I point to the guy and I'm taking off the hat and the helmet and everything, and I'm like, what exactly was this person doing?
Oh, he was walking alongside that person. Masalari points towards the man in heavy plate armor, and they seem to be doing routine inspection.
Huh. I'm going to... Are there any holes on this person's outfit?
Well, besides the face, no.
Besides the face. So it was attacking the face. Cool.
Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna take the clothes. Man's in his skivvies.
The Pathfinder and Master Lyrie did their absolute best to not tarnish the garments, as they kind of figured that the rest of the team might want costumes or disguises.
Costumes, heavy duty LARPing. She takes it. She's going to take about a minute to just have a good mental image of this person.
Okay, so one thing as you strip this person down, right, you see something on the base of his nape. You see a dull orange, deactivated orange crystal on his nape. That's like literally implanted in his nape.
Same one that we know about, right?
Have you guys heard of this before or seen this before?
Yeah, I mean, it's not the same thing, but essentially the thing is the same as the one we did underground.
Like, isn't that the like what we call the mind control?
Yeah,
mark? The one
controlled
that
by
in
a
the-
totem.
Yes,
Yeah.
that thing.
So
You assume, yeah.
similar.
Similar, but this one's a bit different. You see more intricate runes on this crystal compared to like the standard foot soldier if you decide to strip the person in heavy plate armor.
Okay, gonna take the outfit, put it aside for a while before I change into this person, technically. I'm going to ask for help flipping this person over, and then I'm going to take my dagger and just cut around
Okay.
and sort of yoink this thing out. Or I'm gonna ask somebody to help me to do that.
Okay,
Gently.
Master Ombre and Valindra. Master Lyrie and Umbre. Good God, Umbre suddenly got promoted to Master. No. Master Lyrie steps forward with a glowing staff and ignites the blade and very precisely cut out the gem. That's what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you have the gem now.
I have the gem. If we had more time, I could figure out the difference. Because I'm assuming the rest of them have it as well. Give me a moment.
No wonder they look so jaded.
Dead inside, more like.
Hmm.
Wait, this guy has no more face, right? Technically.
This man has no more face.
So I have to make up a face.
You have to make up a face.
I will make a handsome man face. No, I will make the most boring, forgettable face. Like
Like a smiley face.
mousy brown hair. You look at him, you'll forget he exists.
Oh
You know
boy,
those
so
kind of
it's like-
people?
it's a background character.
Yeah, definitely 100% background character designed to be forgettable. Like you look at him, then you turn away. You're like, what was I doing?
All right.
And then I'm going to disappear into the portable hole to change, and then I'm gonna come out again, and I'm essentially gonna be the guy.
Can I just have a performance check to see how well you transform?
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. 17.
Oh,
Double
nice.
17s.
Nice. Okay, with a 17, you managed to make a rather forgettable person, in your opinion, anyway.
Okay. I look at Curtis specifically and I'm like, unforgettable, right? Like, nothing discerning about me at all.
Yes, you look like someone. I can't remember.
Good. I'm still holding on to the gem.
That's the point.
I'm still holding on to the
That is
gem. My voice is also boring Steve voice. Bit lower.
Boring Steve voice.
Not
okay.
too low that people will be like, ooh, you know, very nice low. No, it's boring ass common Steve voice.
Okay.
Common Steve voice. Got it.
All right. It is very, very common, so don't worry about it. Okay, so you have transformed into the officer. You had the gem in hand. Are you replicating the gem position on your nape? Because the collar is not big enough. It's not long enough to obscure the gem, actually.
Yes, so it's a direct copy except for the face because I have no idea what the face looks like, so I made that shit up.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so you have that now. What's the game plan now?
I'm looking at the gang and I'm like, technically I should be able to move around unless somebody asks me a question, and then I honestly may or may not be able to answer it.
Oh yeah, they are definitely gonna move.
But I think the best thing to do now is essentially find out how to get out of here without getting detected, first of all, and find the bomb, find the huntress, and find the generators.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Master Lyrie and Umbre nod. Oh yes, I need to give you the stats of the cloak, Kang.
Yes.
So the cloak gives you +3 to stealth,
Okay.
and it has 3 charges of
Invincibility.
1 minute of invisibility.
Nice.
Okay.
Is
with
there?
a D3 recharge at dawn every long rest.
Okay, so +3 to stealth, right?
Yep.
If my numbers are correct, that is some number.
It is pretty high. I remember Valindra has very high stealth.
She has expertise, meaning +6,
Yep.
and then Dex +4, that is already 10, +3 from the cape, so 13 passive without roll.
So yeah, it's a pretty big number.
Does cloak? How many cloaks are there?
There is only one, unfortunately, for now. Oh yes, one more thing that I forgot to mention. If you're beyond 15 feet of anyone,
Mm?
you gain advantage with the stealth check.
Ooh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Very
Okay.
tasty.
Okay, question.
Mm?
While I was changing, did anybody look for other things they can loot off these people?
Yes, I'm assuming both the Pathfinders and Masalari do that, so you get the equivalent of Divide Empire weapons and armor, and from the technician you get Tinker's tools and Thieves tools.
I hold up
Ooh.
thieves'
Anything-
tools. Is anyone good
Anything
at
that
this?
you use? Well, Valindra is.
I give it to Valindra.
Valindra
and
has
Tinker's
his
tools.
thieves too. Valindra has his too.
It's a second pair in case the first one breaks.
It's a redundancy best cake kid.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Everything else that nobody wants to take, I'm chucking it into the portable hole because we can.
Okay, sure. So basically what you chuck back is like 2 guns and a set of heavy plate armor which you cannot lift, by the way.
No, I am not carrying anything. I'm just standing there because I am weak. Like no.
One of the Pathfinders picks it up as I just throws it into the hole for you. Okay. What about the corpses though?
We can leave it here for now. Can't we?
Did anyone strip the stealth guy?
I'm
Well,
assuming
we did
somebody
only
did.
take the cloak, right? We didn't like
Yeah.
strip.
Alright, so if you strip Yeah?
Yeah, I'll strip it to. I'm actually thinking about which one should I get, which one should I have, because I'm a Lord creature and this is like wins and stuff.
That's fair. Okay, so when you strip off the stealth guy, you see like the same characteristics of most Divide Empire people. So like imagine free but human. Okay, that's the best I can explain. In
Imagine
terms
Frieza.
So, I mean, what? You mean
Imagine- imagine Frizz but taller.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay. The gem at the back of his neck is not orange. It is red.
Ooh.
Go for this.
with
Red.
with runes dotting every inch of this crystal, and it is still pulsating.
Do I know? Does it mean it's activating?
You're not too sure. Roll an Arcana check.
Can I
I have
do?
no.
Can I do one?
Sure, whoever wants to see, because it's quite obvious. It's rather bright. I'm not in. I'm changing Baju.
Oh, let's see.
I get that.
Some.
Master Lyrie and Umbre will also roll, even though they have relatively shit Arcana, except for Master Lyrie.
That is
Yo.
Oh,
that is +6 because
Much
that's
more than me.
expertise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 28 for Valindra.
oh dear lord, Master Lyrie and is not on her game today for some reason. She is not on her game. Okay. For both the Pathfinders, Umbre and Valindra, the both of you realize that this is maybe not an activation sequence, more of the blinking signifies a tracking location.
Oh. Well, Valindra is gonna tell them that it's better if they are moving or the gem is moving because they are tracking.
So, Udira, you hear this through the portable hole.
I'm like really quickly trying to change because I want to know what's going on, but I can't really do anything because I'm like busy trying to change into this person.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. Let's see how quick you do it.
Let's do.
You can do it. Come on.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
not bad. Okay. It takes you about a minute to
Ooh.
change.
Wow,
Thankfully,
that's very fast. Holy shit.
the officer's uniform reminds you of a university outfit. So it comes on and off very easily.
Some Bollywood level changing speed, man.
I know, right?
She comes out like comes out of the portable hole like finesse, and she's like, what do you mean it needs to keep moving?
You see the gem now.
Okay, so if it takes, well, I can, if I choose to, detect magic.
Sure, you can.
I can.
Does anyone have identify? Because that'd be infinitely better in this situation.
I do, because
I
Valindra
have-
is an
I
artificer.
don't.
Oh yeah.
Valindra is
Ritual.
an artificer. Why do you think I
Ritual.
pick her?
Go
Okay.
for it.
All right. Are you ritual casting or expanding a spell slot?
Because ritual casting takes 10, right?
Yeah.
Casting it because she only takes 1 minute.
Okay, sure. You spend 1 minute and you cast. So, what happens is that Valindra pulls out the Star Trek scanner thingy and scans the gem.
Okay.
And lo and behold, the words do not mean anything to you because you're not from this world. But for Curtis and Odira, you see the words "locate person."
Yep.
Uh-oh. This has a locate person spell on it.
What?
Master Lyrie and Ombre look a bit confused because they're not from this world, so they don't know what that means. But
It
they understand the
tracks.
significance of the word.
Yes. So this person is being tracked. Is there a time limit on this particular gem, or is it forever?
It looks okay, from the identify, indefinite. It's a rune.
Well, we should get this man moving.
As
Here's
suggested.
here's a question though. If we plug, I'm 100% sure this man is dead.
If
Let's stab him again. Is that what you're thinking?
No, and if he's dead, it means that whatever is tracking him is not attached to his life force, so to speak. So we can just take the gem out, presumably.
presumably, oh shit, I'm not priest, so I shouldn't be able to explain this. So ignore that.
Thank you for realizing.
Does the identify say anything about the gem
Well,
itself, like how it
you-
works?
You know that for a fact that the person who casted it is still alive. That's for sure. The target is not is not valid anymore, though.
So
Well,
they
we can-
would know that it is dead.
We can definitely take it with us and then drop it into the pocket of the next person we see and leave them walking around. Or Ix, darling. And then Ix
Ix.
appears.
Ix just like taps on your arms, like, yes, master?
Another favor. Do you mind just carrying this with you and just going for a walk? Just very slowly, take your time. And
Ix
stay out of
looks at-
sight.
Ix looks at the crystal, which is literally his size right now because he's a spider.
Mm.
And he looks back at you.
Do you
I
think
want
you
those
can?
treats I want those treats from Appleback later.
Definitely. But
Yeah,
first
that's
we
fine.
have to see if you can actually carry it.
Ix. You have his sheet up, right? Udira?
It's a bird sheet, yes.
Sure, we'll use that for now. But he still looks like a spider, so roll me strength.
Spider. 5E.
No. Even better. What's his base strength?
Hang on.
Take your time.
-4.
Oh no. Oh
He's
no.
small.
He has the strength of a wizard.
He's small.
Okay. -4. Okay. Thank God it's not -5. If it's -5, he probably wouldn't be able to pick it up. He picks it up with much difficulty.
Okay, I rethink this scenario and I'm like, maybe that wasn't such a bad idea. I mean, it's such a good idea. Well, again, we can take it with us. And then who has the fastest hands?
Masalari raises her hand.
And next time
And
you
she's
see a
like-
person,
Yep.
don't kill them. Drop him in this pocket.
She gives you a nod and grabs the crystal from you.
Yo.
Okay, she has the crystal now.
We should start moving.
When you move, Valindra can be invincible or try to hide at least.
Yep. So
alongside with you.
as long as you're 15 feet away from anyone, from enemy creatures anyway, you can hide in literal plain sight.
Mhm.
That's assuming, of course, no one walks towards you, then it's a different story.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Then I'll give him the good old thieves can't what.
okay, stealth checked. I'm gonna roll for both both Umbre and Masalari because they're gonna scout out the path first and then call you, the rest of you, forward.
Okay, let's
Oh god.
do a good thing. Oh, natural 20. 25.
No.
Oh boy.
So with 12, that becomes 21.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. Kind of regretting you giving that
You know
clue,
what,
but
I
that's
should've-
fine. Hang on, I need to check what is Umbre's passive perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
I should use this.
What is your passive perception, Valindra?
Plus 4, so 14.
Okay, 14. I need to look back at the D100s I wrote just now.
You roll
Yep.
25,
Scrolling up.
98, 53, 30, and
I
60.
usually have
Okay, we'll go with the 98 first. Well, since that's the next number anyway. So, the Pathfinders lead you all forward, and they are significantly more stealthier this time. Probably due in part one of them has actual literal cloak of invisibility now.
Mm-hmm.
You all traverse through the ship, heading northbound this way and maintaining the same floor. You travel all the way to presumably around the center of the ship where you come across a set of large bulkhead doors with a very wide opening around them,
I have 4. Okay.
with the words "Main Engineering" directly above it.
Is there a lot
That
of
is the mission, right?
Yes.
There is a lot of security here.
I see this, and then I'm gonna keep walking past it. Hopefully, people understand that that means keep moving.
Yep.
Um,
I'm gonna roll for Umbre because he's not too bright. No wait,
Oh,
it's
no.
a she. Umbre is a she. My mistake.
Oh no, please.
Okay,
12 is good.
12 is fine. She is not stupid. She follows.
Okay, okay.
She's not
I'm going to
stupid.
find a sort of like a safer alcove.
You question how this woman became a pathfinder.
Yes, she's probably really good at being sneaky. That's it.
Oh no, she is the she is the hunter killer of the pathfinders. She's very good at blowing stuff up.
Oh, okay, even better. I whispered to everybody, and I'm like, we know where the engineering deck is, and I think it would be prudent to leave that till last until we find the huntress and the bomb.
Understandable.
Gotcha.
There is a nod from Masalari and Umbre. Okay. So you guys are just temporarily ignoring this for now, right?
Yep. We're
Yeah.
gonna put a pin in that and remember the location.
Okay, sure.
Mm.
Now I need to scroll back up and see what's the next number.
That is
53.
Yeah.
Okay, I need to look back at my notes to see which area you come across next, so give me a moment.
A moment has passed.
Okay, give me several moments.
Several moments later.
Several moments.
why do I suddenly have the SpongeBob narrator in my game?
Because why
And-
not?
An eternity later.
Not that long. Okay, so with a 53, you don't come across of anything of particular note for the next 1 hour or so. And then you finally reach a staircase where you can make the choice of going up or down.
Wait,
Oh no.
before I do anything,
Mm.
I have that stupid ass one of locate
Items,
object.
right?
Understand what
Yeah.
the
Oh yeah, you still have that.
How
And
many
I forgot
charges
about
left?
it. There is
We
three
only
because
used
we
one, right?
did we
We
use
only-
one? No, did we?
Oh, today we didn't. It
Exactly.
was, yeah,
That was
Way
months
before.
ago.
yeah.
Months. I'm gonna use one charge to do a locate object on the huntress's outfit
The outfitter.
because I had a chat with Sierra before
Yep.
about the outfit and she confirmed that the outfit is the same.
Okay, sure.
So
For
this
the
is a
sake of-
stab in the dark.
For the sake of gravity, roll D100, please.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Go, Shag, go.
41.
Okay, 41. So it's on the lower bracket of the half, so that means you get a faint location. It is above.
bye.
Above.
Above.
I whisper this. I can't say if this is the huntress or just her outfit, but it's upstairs. And then I go upstairs.
Okay, both the
Okay, then.
muscle goes up.
Well, I guess we're going up then. Yeah, going up.
Okay,
Mm.
next
Now
up,
going up.
30. What do you get from 30? Okay, traversing through several catwalks that lead above what appears to be coolant tanks filled with some red liquid, presumably blood. And you arrive at what appears to be the bridge. Oh my god.
Oh no.
What?
The bridge.
How do we get to the bridge?
It
Bridge?
takes you like an hour and a half of traversing, but then you make it to the bridge near the front of the ship.
I immediately reverse because this is a
Okay.
bad place. This is not a great place.
Yeah.
Turn around.
Yeah, this is not. We should put a invincible wall says like the plot doesn't progress here.
Okay,
Okay.
so I need to describe the scene to you first. As you... Oh shit, Nani the fuck. Itai, why did you bite me? Anyway. As you... As Udira... I'm assuming Udira is not in the front. That doesn't really make much sense.
No, she's definitely not friend gang. She's not Pathfinder.
Either one of
Pathfinder.
the highest stealthers, either me or Valindra, not me. Valindra or the 18 one.
Yeah, Valindra and Valindra and Ombre, both the Pathfinders who supposedly specialize in stealth, walk forward first. And what you see is a rather narrow corridor, but not as narrow as the walkways you've been in.
Mhm.
But it's still, if I had to give a message, right, it is gonna be 30 feet wide corridor, which leads straight into two sets of bulkheads. Directly in front of the bulkheads is oh dear, I need to grab a picture. Kang is gonna hate me for this.
Why is always me?
Because we spend the most time together outside the game.
Because of her defense, right?
What is this thing called again?
I don't know.
A turtle.
Yeah. No, no, it's not a turtle.
Cheesecake.
I would like
Sure.
a cheesecake.
A cheesecake is on the up.
I would like a cheesecake. Please don't tell me GLaDOS is at the other side. Says the cake is a lie.
No, but
A
what you
hamster.
see at the end of the corridor
Now my case is more
is flanked on both sides of the doors are two hulking creatures with another stealth man that is not cloaked at the moment standing directly in front of him in a guard position. What you see, the two hulking creatures, which are huge, like literal huge, are these things.
Uh. Okay.
I can feel the hate coming through.
I'm just seeing this and I'm like, I don't know what that is, but it looks terrifying.
Okay. But I would. Well, Valindra would. Tap on. Ombre's shoulder.
Yeah.
Is he rogue? Is he rogue fighter? I forgot what class is.
She's hang on, let me
Oh
check.
yeah, it is rogue fighter.
Yeah,
okay,
it's a
good,
fighter,
good.
yeah.
A rogue
She's
fighter.
action surge.
No, she's a rogue fighter means that we can use teeth cans and sign language. Go.
Yep. Alright, so both of you have a short discussion and Umbre is like doing the I do not want to fight that gesture.
And then Valindra was like, yeah, let's turn back and maybe tell the others.
Okay. Both of you turn back around. A bit horrified at what's directly in front of you.
Okay.
So the rest of the party and Master Lyrie, the two Pathfinders return, looking a bit grim.
Okay. Valindra will tell them that is two hulking guards in a narrow hallway. And looks like a bridge.
That is not the place we're trying to get to. The bridge is the worst place. Based on the ping, the very light ping that I got, are we going in the right direction? We're on the right floor.
You're not quite on the right floor, but you are going in the right direction. It is one floor up. It seems to be above the bridge.
Don't tell me the next floor is in the bridge.
I hope not. We're supposed to be one more floor up.
Can we go around here and hopefully there's another way up?
You can U-turn and basically just take an alternate route.
Let's go!
Let's go!
I'm gonna what Udira is gonna do is basically wait for the front team to confirm that it's okay and then she'll go. So she's just chilling.
Okay, so I require
A new song?
Valindra a stealth check
Okay.
and a survival check because she's the one leading the way.
Survival check. Wow, the wisdom is sucks though, and there's no survival for her.
Oh, that's a problem.
That is a problem, but stealth first.
Yep, let's have it.
yeah.
This is what I get for having like 20 tabs open.
That-
Okay, Curtis is
God.
disguised as a soldier, sure. Okay,
Okay,
that's a
one,
pretty high stealth.
Yeah, you have to +9 again, but you know the numbers.
Jesus Christ. Anything above 20, 25 is already like, yeah, nothing is gonna see you, mate. There's no point in telling you.
Even if I am 30 feet in front of them.
Okay, survival now.
Okay, so survival. So wisdom base.
Yep.
Wisdom base, that is 17. No, that's not
Oh,
bad.
that's really good.
Yep. Okay, with a 17 and with ridiculous stealth, you managed to lead the rest of your team into a rather safe location and backtrack your way to find another another set of stairs that lead upwards. The team follows suit and you all make it onto the the floor above. God damn it. Okay. So, the first thing that greets you as you enter the floor landing is a door with an eye.
Oh no.
Do I remember this door? Is this the door that we saw last time?
Oh no, this is a different door, but it is the same layout. You see above the door is another signboard that says holding cells,
But there's an eye.
but there's an eye.
I'm assuming the ping is gone by now because it's past 10 minutes, right?
Yeah, it is gone now, but you remember the rough direction. I'll give you that.
It's here?
It's
Yep.
probably here. It's called the holding cell.
Okay, so I know that you
Okay.
said that.
I'm assuming I'm already there because the gang is like got it or haven't yet.
The gang is there.
Okay.
But there is the
Eyeball.
eye door. Eye door. Door with eye.
The door of eye, yes.
I like that second. Wait.
Right.
So what's your goal here? What's your plan?
Is there anyone near the holding cell? Outside, guarding.
No one is here. No one's outside anyway.
That's so weird.
I know, right? It's strange.
Okay, the door is closed shut.
Door is closed shut with an eye buff.
Okay.
The most important thing, the eye.
Yep.
If I were first, I would tell you.
Very important, the eye.
Okay. First, I'm gonna cast Identify on the eye. But let me read the thing. Oh, it's a touch. Never mind, I do not cast the Identify on the eye. Yo, Curtis, you got anything?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, here's the thing.
What can
I'm looking at the eye.
Yep.
The last time I saw it, it was scanning people, right?
Correct. You know what? Roll me a history check.
Okay. History 25.
Oh, damn. Okay. So rather than scanning the person proper, the eye only activated as someone walked past the eye and their backs were visible to him. And you notice the beam is actually concentrated on the neck area.
It's checking for the thingy. It's checking for the thingy.
For the crystals.
Because I have the crystal.
Isn't it with Master Larry right now? Or are you talking about the orange one?
The one that is not tracking people.
Okay.
Can I tell if it's still on, technically?
Well, it's not damaged if that's what you're asking. If it's not, whether it's on or not, I need you to roll an Arcana check.
Okay, I'm gonna roll an Arcana check. 18. Dodged
Okay.
a 9.
Yeah, thank God for that. Alright, so with an 18, you realize that number one, the crystal is definitely not damaged, but it is in an inert state right now. You can, with an 18, you can assume that it will only enter an active state when a sufficient condition is met.
It's attached to a living thing.
Well, you're not too sure about that.
Okay.
Well, when you.
What
on
do you
the
think would
dead
happen
body.
if
Mhm.
I dispelled it?
Master Lyrie speaks up with a very hurried tone. I wouldn't recommend that, because if that thing is on a grid and that door goes offline, the entire crew is going to be converging upon us.
Good point. We need to figure out a way to get through. The last time I went past this, which was for a different door. Out of character DM, what was that particular door? What was the heading?
I do not remember, so I'm going to make something up.
Okay, fine. It was near. It was on the same floor as the hangar.
I'm going to say secondary power relays.
Also interesting. Okay. Well, it was scanning the crystal. It wouldn't scan anything in front, so my guess is the problem happens when you leave. But
Mm-hmm.
Valindra has a question.
For the DM or
No, for well, both the DM and Uhira, because Uhira is speaking.
Yep.
That is if Uhira has finished speaking.
You go ahead, interject whenever.
Okay, so Valindra wants to know when the eye is looking, do they seem to be looking at something that is not there as well? Because we now know that they are invincible soldiers.
Honestly, I wouldn't be able to answer that because she wouldn't
Yeah.
have known to look for invisible things. But to the DM, from her recollection as Mr. Spooter with the 8 eyes,
8 eyes.
because you can never have too many eyes,
mm-hmm.
was it scanning thin air at any point?
Spooder makes a history check.
Oh no, that's even worse.
It's as me though, because I was watching.
Oh yeah, right. Sure. History.
Historical.
History check.
12. Double 12. Don't remember.
You're not sure if you have seen it scan eyes thin air before, or you just never seen it occur. You're not too sure.
I don't know. I honestly can't remember.
Okay, now question for the DM. The door and the eye,
Yep.
is there keyhole, a doorknob, or anything? Or even a sliding door like those like futuristic type?
Oh no, it is like if you ever played Darkest Dungeons, it's like the dungeon style door with like whatchamacallit?
The
With
pillar ring?
yeah. With the
So-
eye directly above the door.
So you need to pull or like knock to, at the ring type of thing.
Pretty much.
Oh, so no keyhole or whatsoever can be seen.
No, there's not. Even the gaps between the door and the floor or whatnot is minuscule, like a millimeter at most.
We can do the dimension door again, but this is my last one, and I know for a fact that Curtis isn't particularly keen on going in. But
So
if we do have
actually,
it,
we might let Curtis do dimension door then, because it's just here.
Mm.
It's just here.
I was thinking of going straight into where the ping was. And then I tell everybody specifically where the ping was.
Can I have a look at the spell real quick?
Locate object, right?
No. Dimension door.
D-door.
The door is
Yeah.
half a meter almost.
You teleport yourself and your current location is spot within range. You arrive if you can see one, or you can describe by stating distance and direction. You know, stating distance and direction has a very interesting concept. What if you teleport into a wall?
Oh, it says there.
It says that you will be shunned out and then maybe take damage, right?
You
If
you
something-
will
yeah.
take damage. 46.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, that's fine. So, yep, you can do it, but you do know that without a exact location, you risk getting squished.
Or shunned out.
That's on Curtis. I give because I can't tell Curtis what to visualize on because he doesn't. Does Curtis remember Sierra's outfit?
I have no idea.
I mean, you've seen it because she wears it.
Okay. I have a question. You said even the door is like millimeters gap, right?
Mm.
Jumping spider, how big is that body and how long can its legs stretch to like just fit in?
Oh dear lord,
I don't know.
what am I listening to? Hang on, jumping
mean-
spider. Oh, time to open Google.
I mean, jumping spider can squish, but the question is
but
how squish
How
is the door?
small- yeah. How squishy is the door? That because I know that the spider can go in very very small gaps.
Okay,
but
so
that's why I want to see.
the smallest jumping spider is 2 millimeters. So feasible.
Wait,
Oh
this one.
no.
Okay,
Feasible.
here's the
is
thing
X- is-
about
Hmm?
Find Familiar. I can make him disappear and then I can make him reappear.
Mhm.
Wait, let me pull up the thing. Beep 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 beep
Oh, wow.
beep beep beep.
Oh, that's so long.
Yeah, he goes to a pocket dimension and then you can resummon it back next to you.
Not next to me. It can I think within 20 or 30 feet of me.
Let's
There.
see.
As an action, while it is temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in any unoccupied space within 30 feet of me.
So you can
doesn't s-
technically.
I
blink.
don't have to see.
Okay, I will allow this, but I require you to make a what is the word called? An intelligence check to roughly gauge what distance you need to transport X to. If not, he's gonna get shunted.
If not, he's just gonna straight up die.
He's gonna be so X is like squish.
Aww. I have to spend another 10 GP. Damn.
So sad. X comes out, it's like, Master, why?
But at least he's a bird now. Okay, what was
Okay.
it? Intelligence?
Make a pure intelligence check. If you have anything that gives you bonuses to infrastructure, you can add that as well.
Can you put inspiration with it?
I mean, if she fails, then you can
Yeah.
definitely use it.
We'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
I'm definitely inspiration.
Okay, definitely inspiration. Go re-roll it, please.
Intelligence. No.
What? You know what? You know what? Because I am gracious and I have abundance of it. Re-roll again.
Okay. 22.
Okay.
There you go.
It's double
Now I
sevens.
will deduct from my.
Although
Oh.
story wise, it would be pretty funny.
I know, right? Just imagine this is what happens. Udira takes up hides near the door, right? And she pulls out a pad and she starts scribbling. Okay, the door looks like it's made of this material and whatnot. It is probably this thick. So if I want X of materials on the other side, I need it to be here. No, scratches off, writes a new one. Here, no, here, scratches off, and the final one she decides the third try is like, okay, this way in. And poof. X braces himself and appears in a corridor. He's safe.
Okay. I'm gonna change that explanation to at some point Kang's character will be at my shoulder going, no, that calculation is wrong.
the angel and devil, but both wrists.
It's like, no, you're doing the calculations wrong. And I'm like, shut up. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. If you do
No, you
this,
don't.
X is gonna die. And then it'll be your fault. Then I'll be like, oh, fine.
Okay, X is safe and he appears in a corridor. And let me set the scene for you first then. Okay. X poofs into, contrary to wooden deck paneling that you were traveling on before, you now land on something metallic and very, very cold. Looking over at the room itself, you see it's a corridor like in a prison where there are cells on both sides of the corridor extending downwards. And all the way at the end of the corridor, you see a massive cell. And you see, well, right now you see is various guards guarding the outside of the cell doors and another cloaked figure like standing directly in front of the cell door of the cell door all the way down at the bottom. At the end of the corridor, sorry.
Because one of my guys is like.
Can I identify which one the huntress is in?
Roll a stealth check and then roll perception.
Her,
Okay,
right?
wait. Spider stealth.
Why?
Oh, it's a +4 to stealth. Hang on.
It's the spider.
It's better than nothing.
No, it's the 13.
Are you gonna keep that?
I'm gonna go for.
Remember, the half invisible dude is down the corridor.
Like,
It's a very, very small spider.
Okay, so you're going that. Okay, sure. X, realizing that, okay, these people might be dangerous and just like, I'm gonna stick to the edges where no one can see me, and he just darts in between the boots of the guards.
It shoots my character to get even closer.
Alright, so I would like to have a perception check now to see whether he can spot who's inside the cells.
Right?
Okay,
So
okay.
it will still use a part of the
Why am I doing the perception checks? What the hell? Ah! Ah,
Because you're not
18.
familiar. Okay, not bad, not bad. Okay, with an 18, you scan all of the cells towards the left and right going down the corridor. You see miscellaneous people of various nationalities. Literally anyone from... You see many people from Lines, Herbrion, Ufon, Hove, the entire spectrum. Even some people from the Divine in there. And then you see, all the way at the largest cell door, chained to the cell wall itself, a woman that matches the description of Sierra. You see a hooded figure chained to the wall with what appears to be her her arm sleeves ripped off, exposing her bare arms, and some sort of wires going into her biceps.
Ooh.
She looks utterly defeated.
probably would not work.
Is there anybody in the cell with her? What does the cell look like? Can you see? Is the cell sort of an open plan thing where you can see inside if you're standing outside, or is it like a peephole or?
So this is a double layered cell. So the first layer is actually like a half wall, half glass, like those like in the prisons when you can talk to your significant other on the other side of the glass kind of thing. And then behind that is literal cell bars. So the room itself is a rectangle with no beds, no toilets, just a bucket in one corner, and various shackles lining the walls.
Oh. I did not even see. I didn't ever see this icon when I click it. Maybe it was too small.
I also see an icon when I click it.
I know, right? Who is your brother playing something in the background?
I am sorry, but
No, it's
yes,
okay.
he is.
What is he playing? I'm just curious.
I have no idea. He's playing and he is talking with another group of people right now.
Fair,
Oh, okay.
fair.
It'd
I
be very
just
fun
got
if he's
really
playing
distracted.
D&D as well.
No.
Okay, I see this. So there's no way we can D-door in there and D-door out with her, right?
I mean, you can D-door in there. Whether anyone notices you, that's a different story.
Okay, I'm gonna really quickly poof X out and back to me.
Okay. Okay.
And then I'm going to tell the gang what I saw, and I'm going to minor illusion the cell. Actually, I'm gonna minor illusion the entire walk.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So basically, you see right now, right? Ombre and Master Lyrie look rather concerned because this is a rather close quarters battle, and the majority of them are not close quarters. Not to mention that if something does go wrong, there is not many places to run. It's a literal dead end with no way of knowing how to open the cell door if reinforcements arrive.
I have a flamethrower, but that is also the case. Even if we manage to win or lose, the cell door is a problem.
Okay, so we know where the engine
Prisoner.
room is.
And the,
We know where the
and
prisoner is. All that's left is the bomb. I think we can make some sort of distraction
should we
once
call
we
the-
find the bomb by destroying whatever it is in the engine room and then calling support.
So the landing squad.
Yep. And then I look at Curtis. Curtis, I think you should be the one to D-door in, get her, and then D-door back out to wherever the exit is, presumably.
Question, isn't she being chained up and wires going into her?
Yeah, but you can still D-door. You just have to hold on to her.
That's a very
wait,
interesting way to see
That's
if that
why-
works or not.
Well, the I is well consider our chains and whatever that is binding into her. Consider item that she's now wearing, forced to wear,
Is she wearing
because
it though?
I mean, probably not.
then probably yes, because Didor just brings the person that is not, if whatever she's not wearing, you will be just not wearing.
I mean, that
Mm.
doesn't make sense because if you step on a thorn and you Didor, you don't bring the whole bush with you.
I mean, that's a fair point.
But I mean, like if your what you call your long pants or whatnot got stuck with those like plant seed or powder, you did or you bring those seed with you.
Yeah,
So
so that said, wouldn't you bring the next possible item?
mhm.
If it's a chain, it would be attached to something, so you wouldn't bring the whole thing, you would bring the next thing.
Hmm.
I mean, if you decide to go with that, okay, if we decide to go with that logic, right, you will not get the chain. You will get the chain together with the wall mounts.
Yeah, so we don't want to do that. Chains come in links.
Yeah.
It's really up to DM call. Like
Mm,
we can
Actually, yeah.
forcibly remove things.
I'm gonna say that it works, and then it will probably just take like a link or two, and that's it. But the wire is a different story, though.
Yeah, did I have a good look at the wires that was attached to the biceps? What was it attached to?
Okay, so you rolled 18 for perception, wasn't it?
Mm.
Okay. With an 18, it was going into some sort of overhead tank. You assume it's liquid because you see valves that regulate pressure, but you're not sure what kind of liquid it is.
Color?
Unknown. It was a opaque container.
Okay. She was out of it, right?
Oh, she was definitely out of it.
So Udira's assumption is it's going to be some kind of
Feeding.
narcotic, anesthesia, go to sleep drug, truth saying drug. But that's the plan so far. She's like, that's the only thing I have. I think this has to be multiple approaches of doing things at the same time and confusing everyone.
Okay, so what's the plan now, guys?
We still need to find the bomb. She's not going anywhere. Until we come get her.
Salari and Umbre nods. Do you want us to go and create a distraction then? Because we
think-
don't have.
I think we have to find the bomb first. Make sure
How
we
do
have
we-
all our targets.
She gives you a nod and voices out something that concerns them, lah. This vessel is prohibitively large. If we were to search every nook and cranny without any leads, then it'll probably take us a rather long time to find that bomb. If it's even still on the ship.
You're right. What do
I
you
suggest
suggest?
I suggest we get your friend out there first. She probably has some information. But
Okay.
as you said, if we get her out of there, people are going to notice.
Which
So,
means we ignore the bomb, although it's very dangerous, I'm sure, I think we can create a ruckus in the engine room, shut down whatever it is that we're supposed to shut down so we can get our people in. At the same time, Curtis, you're in charge of getting her out.
Master Lyrie speaks out. It's like both looking for the bomb and causing a distraction first. Both plans have their ups and downs. The upside of getting your friend out there first is we get information if she is in a healthy state. But the issue would be the ship would be alarmed. The second issue with going for the engine room first is we're leaving your friend here and then searching the entire ship for the bomb. And that can
No.
consume.
We're
Sorry?
not, if we cause a distraction now, we're not looking for the bomb anymore.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, we
She
are.
was good.
Yeah, causing distraction, and then Immediately after would be the friend extraction,
Yeah.
alongside the landing party. That's
Yeah.
what she meant.
Okay, so basically what I'm hearing is that Curtis is gonna remain here and wait for the signal, and then D-door in, grab the person, D-door out, and then the rest of you sneak your way onto the engine room.
Mm-hmm. But
Okay.
I would be much happier if Curtis actually had somebody with him. Maybe Master Larry.
Master Larry nods.
Oh
and
no, the murder machine. The dum murder machine.
Umbre. Umbre. No, we don't call her the murder machine. We call her Fleury 2.0.
Oh, okay,
Oh
Flurry
no!
2.0.
Don't remind me of Flure. I want to ask a lot of things, but I also don't want to ask because spoilers.
I turn around to Curtis and I'm like, "You're in charge of this one. Who do you want with you?"
Master Larry and Umbre look at you expectantly.
Um. Okay. What does she do? What can she do actually?
Master Larry speaks up.
Because
I am a master of close hand combat as well as I have magical capabilities. She then begrudgingly looks over at the Pathfinder. This lady is very adept at using gadgets to destroy whatever in her path, and she likes cooking people alive.
And then, if you do want to pick Belindra, she also can cook people alive if you do choose to have them. Also, fun little technique, sentry drones.
Yes. Valindra has a rather humongous backpack with several gun barrels just poking out of it.
Okay, out of character, what's
how
gonna happen
can
is
people not see that?
exactly. What's gonna happen essentially is I'm going to give you. You will know when shit is happening because the whole ship is going to be on high alert because we just destroyed something in engine room. That's going to be your cue to D-door in without your handler because I don't think they're gonna get through the cell doors fast enough for you to get in, hold Huntress, and then get back out to where you were.
I just have to ask real quick, what is the casting time of Dido?
An action.
Instantaneous.
Instantaneous. Okay, no problem then. In and out before anyone notices
Literally
you then.
12 seconds.
By the time you're like, wait, what? Gone.
Exactly. So all you have to do is touch the Huntress. Like grab her hand. She's gonna be a sack of potatoes in your arms when you come out, so brace yourself. And then you have either Mas or Murder Machine with you to help you get out. Or at least clear the
Oh.
way. Another
So
thing
I'm
we
the
need to do.
I'm the one who's going in and out, while
Yep.
she's remain outside. Okay,
Yeah,
got it.
because you can't take her with you. Otherwise,
Unless
there's
you-
two people that, and
Yeah.
you don't want to leave her there.
I mean, that is also an option like DM to player. You also can give Curtis the, the hole.
Takes too long.
Fair point.
It takes I think it takes 1 minute to climb
To set
into the
up.
hole.
Oh god, okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Like it's a chill thing.
I mean, like if no one's if the cell is not that visible, but by the description is very visible. If the
Yeah.
cell is not that visible, you could have do like what we call it the steal the bank vault item within the bank vault itself type of situation. But yeah, it's too open.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it's-
not
it's-
10 minutes. And action. So that's like many things to do.
So it's more than 12 seconds then.
18 seconds probably.
And I think 18 seconds is enough for you to unlock a door and sort of like, what are you doing?
Yep.
Good point. Okay.
And plus, if you're all in there, you have to run out. Whereas if you D-door back out and meet your friend, you guys can just run away before people realize.
Yeah. That's true. All right. I'm in. Right.
And
Understand.
then Udira's like, The only thing I can't figure out is where the exit is. I mean, that wouldn't really be a problem once
The
we've...
hangar was where the last time when you were scouting?
Like southwards, like backtrack like an hour where you came from, and then like a floor down, I believe.
Imagine, okay, just hypothetical. Where would the landing party make their quote unquote entrance?
So the idea was that Master Lyrie is gonna head towards the hangar bay, cut open the hangar bay door so they could fly in.
So if we go there, we technically has an exit, but a very loud one.
Very, very loud exit, yes.
Okay.
Can do that.
Okay, the engine room had guards, but it had no eyeball, right?
Correct.
Did I see anybody with high enough clearance that I can that sort of dress like me, but I know their face?
So, funny thing, before you all went on this mission, right? First, basically pull you aside, like whoever wanted to listen, and sat you through like a 3-hour lecture on Divine Empire soldier types, ranks, and specialties.
I
So-
would know this by heart, definitely. I mean, my character would. I wouldn't know
Yep.
anything.
So that's fine. So basically, what happened is that you basically pull on your shirt a bit and look at the rank badge that's on your chest, and then you remember what Master Lyrie said when they caught these two. This officer was doing an inspection, and the rank on your chest is not too high, but it's not too low either. Middle management.
So, it would make sense that I would be doing spot checks. Haha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The question is, how do I get the rest of you chuckleheads in?
I mean, they can't see me.
One of them can. If Valindra is staying over, if Umbra is staying over, you just need to worry about Curtis because Curtis is,
No, Curtis is going to be
Oh yeah,
Gidoring.
Curtis is not there. Yeah.
and plus
So-
Curtis has the magical ability to turn into a medium-sized creature.
Yeah. So it's basically just a Master Lyrie, and yeah, you just need to find a way to disguise Master Lyrie. Or you can just send Master Lyrie on her own towards the hangar bay doors to open the doors first.
But that one is also very dangerous, though. How good is Master Lyrie's stuff?
Stealth not too good. Her combat ability is pretty good.
So if we send her there, basically it's gonna be alert anyway.
Okay. Better question.
Yeah.
Curtis can polymorph someone.
Oh boy.
Ideally,
what
it's
you
something
mean.
small that I can put in my pocket, so I can be like, "Hey, spot check, looking for mice." Open the door, and actually somebody is in my pocket, and I'm like, "Mouse," but actually, mouse is dangerous person.
It's fucking hilarious, but sure, why not? See how much they buy it.
If you kill the mouse, the dangerous person appears.
Like oh man, we have bigger pests. I'm gonna have to write you up for this. Okay. Those are my ideas. Feel free to tell me better ideas.
Master Lyrie is like, what is this idea? But I'm down.
Because I only have one D-door left, and I wanna keep it just in case I need to pull people out.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's up to Curtis whether he wants to spend that. Otherwise, we have to dress whoever in a different outfit.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like we don't have spare outfits, right?
no, we have. I think we have a lot since they got
I
four
took one,
bodies
and then there's
Yeah.
there's heavy armor guy.
that cannot be taken.
She can't wear that, can she?
She cannot.
I mean-
Like the weight of the armor upon your shoulder, like the shoulder pads alone is gonna force you to the ground.
No, not me. Master Lyrie.
Oh, Master Larry is not wearing armor at all.
Oh, damn.
Probably an
what's-
unarmed fighter.
Oh no
What's-
no no!
what's the other guy?
Whenever you see her fight, it's not that you never see her wearing armor. Spectral armor appears. She has mage armor.
Oh, okay.
What about the other two people?
One of them. Let me double check the stats real quick.
Valendra confirmed cannot wear because she's below 13. strength.
Umbre can wear heavy armor. It's a fighter, but she can't wear heavy plate armor though.
Can we spend some time to kidnap like a mechanic looking fellow?
Sure.
I want to suggest something else. Or if Master Lyrie stays behind Curtis went offline because phone died.
Yeah.
Then we have two stealth people probably can get in without problem. Probably.
Probably. All things considered.
Yeah.
Okay,
Probably.
I remember seeing two people at the front, right?
Two people, yes.
But I don't know who is inside.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay, so we do need to send scouts in again. Sadly.
Oh, poor Iggs is gonna be like, oh god, not again.
I mean, we could just wing it. Like I distract them, open the door, and then distract them harder while the door is
Or-
open. Then you sneak in.
Or Valindra can just go full invincible for 1 minute and then look at what is the most steampunky engine stuff and just blast it to smithereen.
That works too.
Let me come in for a bit.
Alright, welcome back. I know. You alright?
Are you okay? Oh no,
Oh shit, there she goes.
No.
she can.
Okay, we wait for a while. This is a big crucial.
Yeah. Because Valindra is the Eldritch Cannon Artificer. So if you know what that is, then yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
So she has a flamethrower, she has a cannon, she has a cannon and a what? Shotgun. Oh yeah, shotgun.
She has a literal shotgun, yeah.
I also like that idea. Distract and then you go in for 1 minute and just look for things to explode.
Yep.
Things that go kaboom.
And then whoever is with me can be way at the back hiding in case I get into trouble and need help.
Okay, welcome back. I know. Is everything okay?
I know.
I know. Oh no! Don't tell me connection issues. Unbeknownst to most of you, before the session started, me and I know spent like 30 minutes figuring out her connection issues.
Oh no.
Yeah. 'cause okay.
Oh.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, we're good. I hope. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Let me check because suddenly something's not coming out.
Oh shit. That no good.
No.
Oh shit.
Okay, while this is happening, I'm gonna take a break, go toilet.
Yep, sure. Let's take 5 minutes then. Yep. We're gonna be here for a bit. While we deal with, we'll talk about this later. But yes,
yeah.
the plan.
So, the plan is are we going to go in together or am I gonna sneak am Valindra going to sneak in herself to the
Because
engine room.
to point out something meta-wise, Valindra would not know what the hell to destroy because she's not from this world, so she doesn't know what's important and what's not.
Hmm. Hmm.
Like the idea was like Valindra's gonna walk in, see something important, destroy. It just happens to be a water dispenser.
Okay. Ideally I would like everybody with me.
But that's in a perfect world, and we are not.
Yeah. I mean, if I can,
Unfortunately.
because I don't want to leave
Sad.
the last person. Okay, I can use my last level 4 to polymorph, but that means I have no more Didor. That means all the stuff falls on Curtis, which I have no problems with.
Has 6 buns.
Which means before we leave Curtis, I will give him the portable hole.
So there's a lot of thing that will be going on. Like Curtis, that side will be going on, and then the engine room here will be going on.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
The old man now is
I do want to say if Valindra does go in herself, the chances of nobody sees her is quite high, and you do not need to interact with anyone at all.
And I can stay outside and have a conversation with the 2 guards outside.
If you do choose to
Distract
do
them.
that route, but yes, or you can even don't talk to the 2 guards at all. That's even a point.
No, I need
there, like-
to talk to them to get them to open the door.
Oh right, okay.
Like that's why I'm pretending to be the inspection officer.
Okay, sure.
Up to you.
Yeah, I do because
How's-
when you do the
How's
there is in
how's
Okay,
Valindra's intelligence?
she's an artificer, so +3.
Oh, easy lah. I mean, I feel like you would totes know what an engine
But
is.
the thing is, I would need to do more check. If I were freeze, then I know, but because I'm not freeze, I need to roll more.
Yeah, Valindra needs to take time to actually look at the thing and like decide, okay, is this important or not?
Okay, I am inclined to give it to Valindra to do the thing because you have time. You invisible, and you would be able to see who people are fussing over or what people are fussing over.
So basically, you're gonna send in Udira first to make small chat with the guards, and then Valindra's gonna sneak in lah.
Yeah, so I'm going to have the guard open the door and then be like, oh, I forgot. Hang on, can you come here for a second before we go in? And then I'll
Go
distract
invisible
them.
and then walk in.
And then you just like rock up. Easy.
Okay, so
The question
Is this
is,
yep.
do I have whoever the third person is in my pocket with me as a mouse or some kind of animal?
It's fucking 10 good.
Oh yeah, not fair, Curtis.
I can polymorph it.
Who are you choosing to be with you? And
Whoever.
Okay, we're gonna flip a
Whoever's
coin.
Okay.
One is Danger Girl, Dum Dum Danger. The other one is Mas.
Dum danger. Okay. This
it
poor girl who
Valinda?
just knows how to destroy things.
What'd I get?
Aw.
2. You get Mas, I think. That's what I said, right?
Uno
Yeah.
Mas?
Uno Mas. You
Uno
get Uno
Mas.
Mas. So we
in
get
that
Dum Dum
case,
Danger.
you might not need to do that with mouse people because she is also Heidi. How good is her Heidi actually?
Who?
Dum
Right.
Dum Danger.
Dum danger. Her stuff. Let's.
Oh wait, it's expertise stuff +5.
Yeah. Her stuff is rather high.
So 6 plus 5. She has 11 stealth.
Base.
Okay. That's good. So both of you can go in and Dum Dum Danger together.
I want, because the thing is, mine has a invincible spell that I can do if I do fuck up, but Dum Dum Danger doesn't. So Dum Dum Danger can be hidden outside with you.
Do you want her? Because again, I can polymorph her as a small animal. You can have her in your hand, and then break mouse for use. You know.
Break mouse for his twist head. If I were playing a character in this world, I would do it. But Valindra would be hesitant.
She'd be like, I don't want to break a person. Okay, fine. Break cockroach for use. I don't care.
Oh no.
Health
I do want-
inspection.
Probably going solo. Probably.
Okay, if we're going solo, then I don't have to. But this is our plan so far. So she's going to be hanging back, being sneaky, in case something happens. While I talk to the guards, while you sneak in, and then if the guards get wind of our plan, we will go balls out. At the same time, I'm prepared to do a sending to the landing
Curtis?
team.
Oh, the landing team. Right. That. Okay. Have you? Oh wait. Curtis only gets informed if the ship goes balls.
Yes,
Yep.
because we're using the distraction of the ship going panicky for Curtis to go in and go out. Like,
Yeah. Okay. So that's the plan then, I guess.
Okay, so let's execute it real quick. So let's do this. So, Udira, you are disguised as one of the officers, middle-ranking officers. I want you to make a very quick perception check. No, intelligence check.
okay, straight intelligence,
History, sorry.
history. Okay,
I want you to jog back your memory about Friss's lesson on divide.
17,
Soldier
double
ranks.
17s again.
Okay, not bad. With a 17, you look at the badge. It is a variation of the divide symbol, but there is what appears to be gears and a wrench on the badge.
So I'm the boss of mechanical. I mean, inspection
Maybe.
for mechanical.
Alright, so as you make your way over, Valindra is also nearby, and you have who in your pocket again?
We are not using the pocket thing this
Oh
time.
yeah, right.
Both will be hiding.
Triple
Okay.
D
Triple.
is gonna be a ways from us, but within
Holy shit.
earshot in case we need help, and then they'll come in guns blazing.
Do you
Okay.
need me to roll for?
Sure, roll stealth.
If only I can press the stealth button.
No worry, I'll fix it in later, but I think it will just be 2 more sessions before you're done with this. Okay. Yeah, both of you are like, okay, poof.
I don't even realize you guys exist anymore. I'm like, oh, where'd they go? Did they leave me?
How-
Okay.
How well can these two stealth? Well, let me put it in this perspective. Both Pathfinders can hide behind a flagpole and no one can see them.
I can be standing straight and no one can see me.
It's a
just
tree.
because I have the cloak.
It's a tree in the middle of the road. Nobody cares. Okay.
Alright.
I wouldn't
Yes.
know because my passive perception is garbage.
Yeah, you just turn around for like a split second to just see if they're following you and they're gone.
And I'm like, I have faith. I trust that they're there. I'll keep moving.
Okay, you backtrack your way back towards the engineering room. What is your plan? There's no one here at the moment, and you haven't crossed the threshold for both the guards to spot you yet.
There's no one here at the moment. What do you mean?
There is no foot traffic.
That's fine. I'm just going towards them because I want to get in the. I want to inspect things. I'm method acting. I'm the inspector. 100%.
Okay, this is what happens. You cross the threshold, and the guards can see you now. Both of them snap off a divide salute, and the guard on the left which appears to be more senior because you see red stripes on his armor, squints at you, and then very quickly,
No way.
but very calmly, opens the door and barks out in common, "Inspection, everybody out!" And
I
instantly, there is a clang of tools being set down or dropped, and the engineering team files out.
Cool. I'm going to walk in such a way that I have if people are going to be moving towards my right side, I'm going to have enough space on my left side for my friend to run through.
Oh, don't worry. Everyone is giving you a wide berth.
Okay, that is your go time.
Okay. Just so that I am going in totally unseen, going to burn the first invincibility and walk in.
Yeah. Umbre is like, okay, let's do this.
Gone.
Disappear.
Alright, no need to roll self. I'll just take the previous check. So both of you just like swoop, just enter in that split second of no one seeing anyone.
Okay, I am going to pause for a while.
Yep.
Look at the faces of the people.
Yep.
Look at the two guards outside. Give my two friends what I assume is enough time to run in. Nod at those two and keep walking. Because
Both guards have dead expressions on their faces with hollow eyes. The technicians, on the other hand, are a mix of pride, fear, and just panic.
can I pick the fear one?
The fear one?
Yeah.
Sure, roll d6. There is about 25 people lined outside.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a d6 and I'm going to look for the one that is most terrified.
Okay, oh damn.
It's a 1.
Okay. You pull out, according to Frizz's knowledge, the lowest ranking, most green-faced recruit of the bunch.
Oh, that's the perfect one.
She looks absolutely terrified as you call her out.
I'm going to look at her and I'm going to go, "You'll do nicely. Follow me." And then we just walk.
There is a sharp intake of breaths as the entire engineering team collectively in their mind goes, "Oh shit." And you drag this poor girl in.
How old is she? Like what-
Intelligence check?
like she looks terrified. Do I see
Roll intelligence.
any gem behind her? Hang on, intelligence.
Yep, just roll intelligence first.
It's with proficiency or no?
Just pure intelligence. This is more to like, because you don't have like an ID card to see the age properly, this is more for educated guess.
Okay, because the Germans say no.
Okay, never mind. A 9 is fine. It's fine.
Okay.
So you pull out a human girl, looks relatively young with bob cut hair, and you see several whip scars across her face.
Ooh, I feel bad.
As for age, I need to check my notes because I had a specific stat sheet for this character. Hold up.
Oh, this character.
You don't have to give
This-
like a specific age. I just want to know if she's young. You know,
Oh, I know.
like Udira's doing her like professor mode, like, oh, you probably need some counseling.
She definitely needs counseling.
100%. I feel bad.
No, I'm also like looking to see if there's any other important details I need to share with you since you're looking straight at her, ma. So give me 1 second. Okay. The first prominent feature you see is that she's young and she has whip scars across her face. Like she has obviously been the victim of torture.
Does she have a gem on her?
If you decide to tell her to turn around or just like slightly lean towards the left or right, you can definitely see the gem there, but it is not glowing as brightly as it should.
Huh. Interesting. I don't ask her to turn around or anything. When I have a chance, I will just peek. But I want to
Okay.
be as far away as possible from the people outside when I do that.
As for how old this girl is, you guess that she had just hit puberty for a human girl.
Ah, that sucks.
One more very important detail. I forgot what's the word, but she looks starved. Like she's skin and bones.
Other words, malnourished.
Malnourished, thank you. Very malnourished.
I'm going to.
Not to the point of anorexia, but malnourished.
Okay. She's being abused.
Well,
Does she look like
that's what-
she's working without rest?
sure, why not? Yeah, you can see that there are dark bags under her eyes, and there is a noticeable limp in her walk.
I look at her and I'm like, take me around. I want to see what you've done with the place.
So, as you say that, this girl's expression morphs from fear to even more fear. Because you can see that this is not the kind of thing she's used to. And if you glance at the rest of the engineering team lined up outside, they're like, oh fuck, we're in trouble. This newbie doesn't know shit. Alright. She gulps rather audibly and leads you inside. I do need to point out to you that the majority of the engineering staff, save for 2 or 3 of them, they don't have hollow eyes, basically. She leads you in, and Udira, what lies before you is something you have seen before and you have dreaded seeing ever since. You come upon a rather large room. It is very cold, with several transparent tanks lining the walls of the room. Directly in the center of the room, arranged in a parallel circuit style, is several coffins with tubes and pipes running out of them.
Oh, is it the same thing?
Okay. Is it the same as the underground bunker, or is it the same as the
I think
Altara
it's a s-
soldier that was kidnapped? Which I
I'll go
haven't
history
seen.
real quick. History with advantage.
Okay. History. 18. I needed
Okay,
that.
with an 18. You see, on a much larger scale, the exact room seen aboard the Erewhon. Otherwise known as the first ship you all started in. Was it called the
Yes,
Erewhon? I
yes,
believe it
yes,
was.
Yeah,
it
it
was.
was.
She's,
Okay, cool.
she's just going, in her head, she's just going, shit.
This young girl leads you towards the nearest coffin, and she goes, we are seeing steady results from the capsules with specimens A's, but alternatives using specimens C, B's, D, and E's have not produced relevant results. Thus, we are running only at 25% power.
I grunt in acknowledgement.
you can
When she points to capsules A, B, C, D,
When she says capsules A, B, C, and D, she's referring to like a specific group of capsules, like Group A capsules, Group B capsules, Group C and D, and so on and so forth.
can I make some kind of intelligence check to see if they're of a specific group of people? Or
Well, you
a
can
race?
definitely walk. You can walk up to the control panels and see the data readings for yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm
wh-
going to look as scrutinizing as possible, and I have this face from teaching so many students and doing their vivas and looking at them and going, "Your viva is bullshit."
Okay, so-
essentially.
This room is rather large. To get to the nearest pod, it's about a 20 feet walk. Okay?
Okay.
As you approach the 10 feet threshold, something in your pocket starts warming up.
I have pocket stuff.
Yep.
Oh,
Presumably it's in your pocket.
The gem. The gem.
Oh no, not the gem. It is a gem, but it's not that gem that you're thinking of.
Which gem?
It is the Knight of Altara badge.
Okay, what is going on?
Is it it's heating up, right?
Yeah, it's heating up. It's a silent danger alarm.
Awful.
Silent danger alarm.
Even if I want to try to defend in a
I am out of view of the rest except for this girl, right?
Correct.
I don't know. Say this.
I'm going to
Everyone is
put-
outside. The engineering door rooms are shut.
Okay, that's good.
You
that's good.
also can deduce, based on your intelligence score alone, that this room, the walls and whatever here inside is rather thick, providing an adequate layer of soundproofness.
Compared to the dude. I forgot about the thing.
I'm going to look at the girl.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the other two are doing. And then
A good thing is still went through.
I'm gonna take out a knife.
She steps back in fear.
At the same time, I'm gonna go. Don't worry, we're here to help. Just let me get that thing off your neck.
So in a split second of you saying that while holding out a knife to her, you see fear, confusion, acceptance, and then resignation cross her features.
Okay.
Oh, no, sorry, not resignation, excitement.
Okay, really quickly. Once she turns her nape towards me, I'm going to very quickly just peel off her skin and then do a quick healing word.
Okay, so you say that. So thankfully, as you say that, both the Pathfinders in the room get the cue that you're moving towards her with a knife not to kill her, so they do not open fire.
No, yep.
Yeah, it's like immediate. Immediately, I slice and then you're gonna be alright. I swear to God.
Alright, I require a sleight of hand check.
And
Do you require the Pathfinder's assistant?
11.
Would you like a reroll?
Would you like a
If
Pathfinder
I
assistant?
use inspiration, can I take a 23?
Alright, I'm gonna make a formal ruling from now on. Whenever you guys make a roll and you want to say use inspiration, just take the second number instead, okay?
Okay.
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 Alright.
So I'm gonna take a 23.
Okay, you take the 23. In very quick motions that even Udira didn't know she was capable of, you very quickly turn this girl around and with quick, precise movements, probably influenced by Frisk or someone else, slice off this gem and very quickly slap a spell onto her, and the cut heals over, leaving a rather noticeable scar.
And then I'm going to pocket the thing and I'm going to take out like a snack or something that I have in my pocket or bag. I'm going to give her beef jerky and then I'm going to go, I need you to help us. We're trying to blow up whatever it is that's shielding this ship.
Okay, now that she is calm and whatnot, right? I want you to make me a history check while looking at this girl.
Okay. 24.
Oh fuck. You actually beat the DC.
I know everything. I know your mother.
Well, you're not too far off the truth from that.
Oh no!
She was in my class.
No. It's not that bad. Okay.
I am your mother.
I am your mother.
Oh, great. Okay. This young girl has a remarkable resemblance to someone from Hoeth. A master artificer by the name of
It's
Lilith Castellan.
Oh, hang on, let me write that down. Lilith, Cassilan.
I'll type it up for you. No, I do not want caps. There you go.
Castellan.
She
Okay.
is world renowned in her in her what's it called? Warding abilities. She has been hired by numerous governments and companies to forge incredible defensive wards that, to this day, at least to your knowledge, has not yet been penetrated or attempted to be penetrated.
I recognize this, and then I'm just going to sort of move her hair out of her face.
1 second, I wasn't quite done yet.
Oh, okay.
It's okay. So one more thing you didn't notice about this particular woman, because she is literally in Hove, and you would have known her at some point, that after, like, during your first few years of teaching or whatnot, right, you know her as a very cheerful person. You actually have seen her once at your university at the border of Inari, because she actually came there to do some room works before, and she was a very, very cheerful woman. But then a couple of years later, like right before you left for the Erewhon, you heard news that she suddenly fell into depression for some unknown reason, and that she had stopped all her projects and was just living off her life savings in her holiday home. She is rather young, by the way, like 35. So it's a bit unheard of for someone with that much potential within a very sought after industry to just suddenly stop working.
Would I be able to surmise that she stopped working because her daughter disappeared?
Maybe. You do not know whether she had a daughter or not, but you can make a guess.
I'm going to put sort of brush hair out of the young girl's face. At the same time, cast prestidigitation to clean her up a bit. And then go, "You're Lilith's daughter."
A look of surprise crossed her features as she looks over at you. Do you know my mother?
She was in the university with me. But
There's
she disappeared
Yep.
for a really long time. She stopped working. I think I know why. Come on, follow us. We have to destroy the most important thing that's blocking whatever it is that's stopping the ship from being attacked. We're here to help.
She gives you a nod. If that's the case, we can cut off power to 2 of the capsules in Circuit A.
Sure. I'm Udira. This is not my usual face. We'll talk more about your mother soon.
She gives you a nod. My name is crap, what is her name? This is like the one thing that I never prepare. I prepare all of their goddamn personality traits and whatnot, but then the name is like, god damn it.
Her name is Jemima.
Insert name generator.
and every time when Frizz or Uhira manage to roll above the threshold.
Yeah, I'm like, crap. I probably should have prepared this beforehand. Damn it.
That's fine.
Both of them quite intelligent people in the party.
The
No, right?
most intelligent, but no, like no perception. Just miraculously being able to pass everything. Like, what is happening?
Okay. She introduces herself. My name is Angelina Castellan.
Angelina Kesselin.
Yep.
Okay, Angelina. Okay, I'm pretty much following her directions now, and I am sort of like stage whispering to the rest.
I have to ask, are the 2 Pathfinders just remaining cloaked, or are they like poof back into resistance and then she's like, what the fuck?
I am going to remain hidden not to alarm people, but also just because it has been revealed that this is an ally, I am covertly going to go close to the door, but the door is closed now, right? Or is it still open?
It's
The
closed.
door is closed at the moment, yeah.
Yeah. And I'm going to assume when shit hits the fan, like the power shuts down and then suddenly ship tilts and whatnot, someone is gonna come in.
Sure, that's a fair assumption.
Okay.
And they are going to meet a gun. That's what the plan is.
Okay. Sorry, not Lilith. Angelina drags you over to Circuit A, and you can see the data pads on the 4 capsules. She starts speaking. It's like, I don't know much because I've been working on smaller projects, and they just transferred me here like a week ago. But as I understand it, the batteries in Circuit A are the main things that power the ship. They've been trying to use different races to power them, but so far we only had results with. She looks at her datapad. Autarans? I don't know what these people are, but yeah.
I'm going to hold my badge, the Altara badge.
Yep.
And just do a quick 411 on the situation while we're doing this.
Okay.
And
There is. Yep.
And while that's happening, I'm going. Are they all still alive? Everybody. In here?
By the way, Udira, your audio's cracking up.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty bad. Oh shit, that was loud.
I think she's unplugging and replugging.
Yes,
That's
I
why.
did that just now.
Okay. Much
Okay,
better. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm giving the 411. I'm keeping my finger on the badge so they hear this conversation, and then I'm asking her, are they all still alive?
To my knowledge, as I understand it, well, using their words anyway, the batteries need to be kept alive so they can keep bleeding power.
I don't know if you hear this, but the batteries, your people, and some of ours have to be kept alive so they can keep bleeding them for power.
There is a short pause on the other end of the badge when one of the handlers for the Knights of Atara responds back. Like an actual Knight of Atara, by the way, not the second generation one, speaks back. Well, yeah, they're not entirely wrong. We Atarans, when we get injured, we bleed literal magical power.
If we decide to start anything, I cannot guarantee that they will all make it back alive. Because what we've experienced is these creatures who've taken over. They're spiteful.
There is a pause from the badges, and Angelina looks over like, who are you talking to? But
my hand's still on the badge. Some friends. They're the reasons why we're here. Which
she gives you a nod and decides to accept the reason for now, but you can see in her face that I'm getting answers later.
Yeah. Don't worry, I'll give you answers later, and hopefully send you back to your mother. She'll be pleased. I do have 2 friends here with me, and I, between gritted teeth, like, friends? I hope you're ready, because we're about to do this.
So, Umbre does the predictable thing Umbre would do, materializes right behind Angelina and taps her on the shoulder and says, "Hi!" and waves. Angelina steps back like,
Nice.
I am. Valindra's still going to be concealed near the door. I think next to the door would be the fine word, not in front. Yeah, because for the surprise attack.
Okay, I'm going to turn around, look at Valindra and ask, is there a way you can block the door? Does the door open outward or inward?
Oh, not even that. It slides upwards and downwards.
Oh, okay, so
I'm just gonna burn. I'm just gonna burn.
Sure. Hearing that, I'm like, okay. Yeah, so I look at the little girl and I'm like, you're calling the shots this time, so take out all your rage that you have and tell us what to do.
She's gonna roll an intelligence check real quick.
I will assist.
Okay, advantage. Since she's a daughter of Other Fighter, she has +6. Oh damn.
Oh no. Can she roll higher?
She's rolling advantage, so let's try again. Okay, never mind.
19 was good.
19 is good. 19 is good. Okay, with a 19, she like goes back to like a nearby data pad and she looks at it, right? And she looks back at you and exclaims, "If I'm not reading this report wrong, if all the batteries on this ship were suddenly to be disconnected, we have 20 minutes of emergency power before the ship starts to plummet.
Well, if
So
And
there is a possibility we can get everyone out.
okay, I have some friends coming in, but to come in, they would need the shields or whatever to be turned off.
She tells you, it's like, well, to keep the ship's propulsion online while also disabling the shields, we need to disconnect pods A3 and A4, and she walks to the respective pods.
not active at night,
How long before they try and barge in?
She looks over at your attire, looks you up and down. I don't think they're gonna do anything while you're in here.
So
The
you're
last
saying
time we had an inspection, everyone sat outside and waited while one of 4 individuals inside with the inspector checked everything for the past 4 hours.
we have 4 hours. Okay, that's good. So they won't realize if we cut the power at all
Well,
until
they
the ship
would.
starts falling.
The shields will probably be noticed on the bridge, but the bridge crew, well, let's just say the hierarchy of the bridge crew and the engineering team takes precedence.
Right.
what you see.
I'm going to do a countdown from 10 to 1. I will call my people and make sure they can get here within those 10 seconds. And then we shut everything down.
She gives you a nod.
I put my hand on my ear and I cast sending
Oh my god.
Okay.
okay, who do we designate as like landing team? Fuck shit up.
Flurry.
Fleury. Okay, I'm gonna do a quick sending to Fleury, and I'm like, Fleury, you can start a 10-second countdown, starting from now. And then when I finish, I also start countdown 10, 9, 8.
Oh boy. Okay. Not out of game, on the opposite end of the spectrum, aboard the Spear, all combat teams are preparing to deploy.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then I give a look of assurance to the little girl Angelina. 1.
Free fall.
All right. She cuts the power to 2 of the pods, lowering not only the shields but also the weapons of this ship.
Yes. Okay. They should
There
be coming
is
in.
a short blare of alarms as power is cut, and the ship drops into a bit of a haywire before their announcement goes over the PA system that basically just says everyone remain calm, engineering is doing an inspection. And the ship returns back to normal default status for about 2 seconds before the hull violently shakes as from the outside, several wings of Dragon Riders, Herbian Kingdom frigates and carriers, and the spear itself descend upon this vessel, weapons firing at every point possible.
What a lovely day.
I want to know what Curtis is doing.
That is, from your point of view, the shit has officially hit the fan. What is Curtis doing?
Curtis, hello.
Oh no.
Curtis,
Curtis.
Oh no.
did
I
she fall
know.
asleep? Please no. Do we need to ping her just in case?
Is she muted?
She's not.
Dude,
She's
the
not
thing-
muted. Oh no.
Yeah. No.
Oh no. I know. Ping her quick.
Pink. If she's
Seems
asleep,
convenience. No.
we might have to. We might have to.
Oh
Look up.
no.
Oh no, we might have to.
Okay. In the meantime, while waiting to see if she's asleep or not, Udira is gonna try and do as much damage as she can to wires so they cannot be reconnected, so that she can start helping the bodies out.
Yep.
I know she wants to check to make sure they can wake up or not.
Okay, so you get everyone out. The ship is just continuously shaking at this point as several weapons from the spear impact against the hull, as well as the various Herbion Kingdom lightning power weaponry and dragonfire rock the hull. You get almost everyone out. I need you to make a medicine check.
Okay. Medicine not great. Oh, it's great actually. Haha.
Great. Holy shit. Okay, so I said groups A until E just now, right?
Yes.
Might's not working. Oh, thank God. All right. While Idol fixes that real quick, I'm just gonna narrate what you see first. Okay, groups A to E. You see the 4 Altarians stripped naked. They are awake now, and they look very, really pissed off.
Good. I look at them, and because I learned their language while I was there, so I should be able to speak with them. They're first generation, right?
They're first generation,
look at
so
them,
they are taller than you.
And I literally look up, and I say to them in their language, "If you can fight, now's the time."
Split second, you can see these 4 Altarians immediately a la the warlock that you fought in session 2, summon blue weapons out of thin air and blue armor over their exposed bodies.
At the same time, because I can't fucking do shit. I'm like an out of combat person. I start helping the rest of the people out of the tanks because I don't want them to die. Holy shit.
Alright, group B, you see it's a bunch of humans. 2 of them are unfortunately dead. The other 2 are in no condition to move, and they are still
Can you
unconscious.
hear me?
Oh,
Yes!
yeah, we can hear you.
Okay,
Yes,
we
I can hear you.
Oh,
turn
God.
to you.
Alright. We'll head back to Curtis. What do you plan to do? Alarms are blaring, the ship is rocking. You swear you heard a dragon's roar right outside the bulkhead?
I guess that's the signal, and I just D-door to go in inside the the holding cells, and then go towards the person hanging from the chain.
Right. You teleport into the cell room, and your arrival is pretty much noticed by everyone. The lead man, the soldier that was wearing the semi-cloaked, the cloak, turns around, and you can see his face morph into shock, and it's like, what the fuck is going on? And then suddenly, even more shock as you grab Huntress and both of you disappear. The last thing you heard before you poofed away was, I'm fucked. Alright, where do you
Yeah, you are.
where do you end up, by the way?
Shit, that's what I was thinking of.
Behind was?
Don't forget, you still need to bring Master.
Master Larry.
Lyrie, yeah. Master
Master,
Lyrie with you.
yeah.
So, where you left her, you probably be blink back to that
That would
direction.
be very
Wait.
funny if you teleported outside Master Larry's like, where'd they go?
But also
Yeah,
you have the portable hole, so you could have put her inside. If
Yeah.
that is your plan.
I put her inside, and I did it in and safe in and out. It's like shit. Where are they right now?
Okay, so Master Larry
Must
meets
be
up with
in
you.
Like, why are they? Do you know where they are now? I got
Master
the girl.
Larry, Master Larry looks at
I'll-
you. They're probably back at engineering, so let's get over there. I think stealth is out of the option now. And she starts leading you towards engineering.
Where a bunch of people
Okay.
standing there.
All the while, going through the filled hallways of the airship itself, Master Lyrie effortlessly cuts through about a platoon's worth of several platoons worth of people. So like we're talking about 30 people per platoon. So it's like 120 people on the way to the engineering room. You're just looking at this woman and you're like, okay, I do not want to mess with her. There's no way I'm gonna win in the fight.
I mean, you've been busy.
Alright. So to the rest of you inside engineering, as the Knights of Altara are getting ready and you're checking out the Group B human, 2 of them unconscious, 2 of them dead, Group C elves, which are all fine, Group D dwarves, which are all dead, and then Group E dragonborns, which are half dead, half alive.
Suicide splash.
As you are checking them over and the Knights of Altara are stacking on the door, preparing to breach the other side, you hear sudden shouting and Master Lyrie proclaiming to the group of engineers outside to a duel. That was the only indication the Knights of Altara needed before they literally kicked down the metal door and rushed outside to meet the enemy. In about 10 seconds, the fight is over as the Knights of Altara and Master Lyrie stand victorious over the defenseless technicians and 2 guards.
Okay, they didn't murder the technicians, right?
Oh, they're unconscious. They have the decency to see, oh, non-combatants, let's knock them out.
Okay, that's good. Regrettably, we're gonna leave the dead ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what we're gonna do with the alive ones.
The Knights of Altara look at you and says, we can drag them if we have some rope. They won't hinder our movement.
I have rope. I have so much rope.
Okay, they tie rope around, so it's basically like ropes tied to all of their legs and they're just running at full pelt with them screaming across the floor.
They're not gonna like get damage from this, right?
I'm gonna say that the wooden floor is solid enough and not coarse enough so they don't get grazed.
Okay, that's what I was hoping.
Do we need to put sleeping bag underneath it just in case?
You can see, by the way, that these Knights of Altara mean business.
Yes.
In terms of how fast they're running, I'm going to use a mechanics-wise explanation. In one turn, without using bonus action or action to dash, they cross 90 feet of distance.
The fuck?
I kind of feel a little bit bad out of character for the people that are really literally being strung along. Like, no.
I'm assuming you tell the Knights of Altara that you're gonna reconvene back at the hangar bay and you tell them roughly where it is.
I was just about to say that. As they start running, I'm like, the hangar bay is blah 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 location.
Okay, so the Pathfinders from the Moon Elf faction, they're fast, they're stealthy, they're deadly, but they're nothing compared to a first generation Knight of Altara.
The problem here lies that I need action, dash, and bonus action double dash to keep up with them.
I look at my 2 friends, and then I look at the equipment for them, and I'm like, do what you will. And I grab hold of the girl child's arm, and I pull her with me. And we're going to follow the Knights of Altara to the exit.
They are continuously getting ahead of you, but not to worry, they are clearing a very good path towards the hangar bay doors.
At this point, Valindra would not be stealthing and just, even though she's faster, run alongside Uhira for protection.
Makes sense. Umbre will be taking the rear, and every now and then she's turning around and just barbecuing whatever's behind you all. Alright. It took about 1 hour to traverse from the hangar room, the hangar bay, to this specific point. With the knights running at full pelt, it takes you all about like 30 minutes to get there.
Damn.
So basically the scene is like this. The alarm is going on. The people in the hangar bay are like, what is happening? Blah, 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 blah. They're preparing to get ready. And as they're closing the very heavy bulkhead doors to seal the hangar bay, the knights just cut through the door, and all the device soldiers were like, "Oh shit!" And then in a blink of an eye, all of them fell to the ground. Just in time for Master Lyrie and Curtis to meet up with you all. Master Lyrie basically walks in, sees the carnage, ignores it, walks straight to the hangar bay doors, and starts cutting them open. It takes about 3 minutes for her to saw through the very thick metal bulkhead doors, but she does that in relatively good time. Fast enough where you see 3 Dragon Riders making a beeline straight for the now exposed hangar bay doors, which immediately land, and the 2 occupants of each Dragon Rider drops 7 what's that called? Portable holes, exposing an entire boarding team of the spear soldiers.
They really put the portable hole into motion.
I know it's the best idea. Okay, and then I look at all the soldiers and I go, "We haven't found the bomb yet, but we've secured 2 out of 3. The rest is up to you."
And Fleury looks at you, then looks at the Knights of Altara, and very quickly converses with them in Altaran, surprisingly. Like, and asks, "Are you with us? Will you take our orders?" To the Knights of Altara very eagerly say yes.
Oh, okay.
In which term, they all split up into 5 teams and start combing the ship. Whether you all decide to stay here or return back to the spear, it is about an hour's worth of combat later that Fleury sends the all clear that every enemy soldier on the ship has been killed or subdued.
Oh, also before I leave, I let them know how much time they have before the ship falls.
Okay.
Throughout, I am not going to leave outright, but I'm going to start loading people into portable holes, the passed out people, to send them to the med bay as fast as I can. Like, I have 10 minutes before they die from lack of oxygen. So I want to do
Thankfully,
a relay.
20 minutes in, the power really cuts out. The ship is submerged in pitch black, and the defenders and attackers now fight in pure darkness. Thankfully, the spear has something up its sleeve. As the ship starts to plummet towards the ocean floor, the spear comes in danger close, like 5 feet away from the hull of the enemy vessel, and launches a series of grappling hooks onto it, effectively towing the ship upwards.
Yes, keep it alive, please.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Cool. What the rest of you doing? I've got medic duty.
Yep. So, the same as like before, Fleury says an hour later that all the enemy commanders are subdued or killed, and they've taken over the ship, and another hour passes by later again when she says, "We have found the bomb, I think." To which Sierra replies, "Yes, we found the bomb."
Good.
Oh,
Okay, that's good.
where was it?
Where was it? On the bridge.
I
place
face
that we
I face
shouldn't
palm.
be going.
I face palm.
Makes sense.
I mean,
Yep.
are we shouldn't be dealing with that.
By the way, I mentioned there was a fleet of other ships, right?
There were
2,
two
right?
ships
yeah.
flanking, and they also have people.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, those 2 ships are no longer in the picture. They're now sinking at the bottom of the ocean.
Holy moly!
That's good.
What
to
is
know.
happening?
Basically, out of game, what happened was that as soon as the Knights of Altara were like done with this ship, right? The other 2 ships, fearing to shoot down the command vessel, held their fire, thankfully. And the Knights of Altara basically teleported over towards the bridge of the enemy ships, killed their captains, and sent both ships into the ocean.
Goodbye.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, like I did say I won 1.
So,
we
yes.
have one.
Yes, we-
About 3 hours later, the Herbian Kingdom vessels have found a way to hold the ship aloft without requiring power, and everyone is more or less either back on the spear or just guarding the prisoners aboard the enemy command ship.
Okay. I'm going to ask that we all dock here. Like, we all make our way here to dock.
Sorry,
so
can you ping that again?
This,
Oh, there.
The
Okay.
whole-
yeah.
Yeah.
The closest possible place that's not taken over by
Hostile.
pirates. So that we can stop towing this guy. and we can start getting answers and healing people.
Okay, with that, as all the entire combined allied fleet of Herbion Kingdom and whatnot make your way towards the nearest safe harbor, and that's where we'll end our session for today. I'm surprised that went rather quickly.
Rub hands. Time to fix up myself a divide ship.
We have a divide ship.
I
We
wasn't
have a
kidding when I
device.
said that. I wasn't kidding when I said the boarding team is literally gonna be, you know.
It's just the gang.
God.
It's literally like, "Rah!"
You know, I was planning to have a war going on, but that's fine.
Don't worry, they. Flurry will tell you that. Don't worry, Frizz. We understand that you're trying to start a rebellion, so whoever surrendered, we just knocked them out.
No, I mean like out of character, I want to play that war, that boarding team fight.
Okay. It's fine, you'll get another chance in the future.
Okay, but yeah.
Alright, so guys, thank you for joining today's session. It was rather hectic, but also rather fun. I hope you all have fun anyway.
Did
Yeah, we did.
Alright, cool. And then we'll be back with next week, where I'm going to assume it's going to be another rather heavy RP session while you all get answers.
pretty much.
And there will be a time skip of a couple hours as you all tow the very large divide vessel back to Herbert Kingdom territory, and Flurry just standing on the hull of the ship like, no, don't shoot, we're friendly, new car.
New car. I bought a jalopy. I bought a shit car.
New phone, who this?
It's a old BMW from 1998.
Oh.
And we will see you guys next week.
Alright,
Bye.
Yes,
guys, thanks for listening in.
Bye.